Uh, wh-
Start. All right, we're good.
all right, great. Today's question is, how does your character feel about receiving/giving orders? Are they more of a leader or a follower? So yeah, that's the Faxpiration question. Does anybody for a third hero points and a third draw of the hero cards want to sum up what happened last time? If you do, go ahead and roll a d20 into chat. Highest number will do the recap. If no one is interested in a life-saving hero point, completely understandable. I'll go ahead and do the recap myself. Okay, we got a 4 from Henry. Going once. Going twice. All right, Henry, take it away. What happened last time?
All right. We opened up. We're going to return to the Gold Tank Reserve, where we were looking to kind of scout out and figure out, what the logistics of this heist might be. We kind of relearned and gained a little bit of additional information on the security of the situation. The model Balkark C-47s, if I wrote this down right. We discovered that they were modified to deal damage when normally they're non-lethal. Ultimately, our attempts to come in pretending to be, just normal bankers didn't really do so well, and the assistant manager, Byron, kind of tells us to just go. We do some more scouting, learn some information, and head off to the Powderhorn Saloon, where we know that Byron is going to be hanging out. Ultimately, we learn a little bit about the area, and we, I guess, in our way in, there's a scare about harm to an animal from one of the shield marshals, a dog that has taken a liking to Jericho for some reason. Let's see. We go inside, and try to talk around and buy some drugs. Like all fantasy adventures, we do a fantastic and smooth job with no hiccups at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's see. Eventually, Shield Marshal Thorn enters. Goes upside, and asks for the usual pig's blood and star cola. We then purchase one drug. And that's really the best way to describe what happened. Byron arrives, and he also heads upstairs. We, discuss, we kind of learn or, relearn some more information about him, such as, up for a big promotion and evaluation went poorly. Let's see, yada, yada, yada. And Byron leaves. We decide to follow him with what can only be described as a near flawless skill challenge that almost went horribly wrong at the end. Eventually, we find his very shitty apartment, take some time to just wait for him to settle in with his drug use. We just easily pick in the locks, bust in, grab him. We're going for a little bit of an intimidation, and then we just decide, hey, dude, just stick it to the man. And he likes this plan. We then spend some time discussing the logistics, wearing goblin masks, unwinding security, planning around the Gobbo chaos, and then I think that Grom went and, looked for additional information or, seeing if we could go through the whaling scrapyards without much issue for a favor in the future, which will definitely not, cause more chaos or interest later. We ultimately decide to go for the heist the next day. We go in. Byron, tries to be a little about it, to us, playing. And we, I think, was it Clutch went up and to deliver a punch. And we roll into an initiative that has mostly gone well.
All right, well done. Take your third hero point and your third hero card draw. As a reminder, a hero point can do all the things it normally does. To spend a hero card, you need to spend a hero point. So if you have a card you want to use, you have to have a point to spend it. but you can spend hero points without getting rid of your cards. So you can hold on to the cards all session, but when you finally go to play one, you will need to pay for it with a hero point. So just to kind of clarify on that one.
Remind me where how do I draw all the cards?
It should be under abilities. You'll have to have hero points for it to show up. So the little under your name, it says hero points. There's these little circles.
Yeah.
If you click on them, they'll fill up with H's. And then once you have those H's, you go to actions, and there'll be a hero actions thing that let you draw some cards. All right. I've only seen one card played, I think, so far. Because apparently they are very specialized. So I may start to consider trading cards, but not yet. Not yet.
Oh.
No.
Do I keep? I don't keep the cards from last time, right?
Correct.
How do I get rid of them? I'm
I
sorry.
believe to get rid of them, you just
There's
use
a
just
discard
use
button.
them. Oh, there
If you
is.
hover over the card, there's a discard button. You hit the discard to select it, and then there's a little button that
Okay.
pops up right under them. It says discard these two.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. I don't know. My Tuesday DM doesn't use hero cards. Cry forever. But that's fine. All right.
Oops.
Does anybody want to answer the Factspiration question for a huge D3 that you can add to any roll? One time in the session. If you do want to answer that question, roll a D20 into chats. Jericho off to the races with a 4. Anyone think they could beat a 4? Oh, 2 more dice rolling into play. We got an 18 on Grom. We got a 5 on Clutch. Another die coming in, a 13. All right, we got an 18 on Grom. Going once, going twice. All right, Grom, answer the question.
All right, well, Grom, you wouldn't usually think of goblins as leaders, but he's a very intelligent goblin, and growing up amongst all the other goblins, his intelligence made him a leader, basically. Everybody always looked at him for, either agreeing with a plan to seeing, like, what does Grom think about us going over there and throwing rotten tomatoes at that guy and stuff of that nature there.
Okay.
So he doesn't necessarily want to be a leader, but his intelligence has made him into one over the years growing up.
All right, fair enough. You may ask the same question of any NPC that you've met previously in the campaign.
I will ask it of... I don't know that I really...
I mean,
I
obviously,
want to ask it to.
Potential new bank manager Byron. Ask him.
Well, we know he wants to be a leader.
I mean, you don't have to ask an NPC if you don't want to.
Yeah,
Just
I won't worry
yeah.
about it right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, fair enough. So go ahead and put a little yellow dot on your character. I think I could do it actually. Let's see. There you go. All right, and that will remind us that you have that magical D3 that you could use. All right, and I'll get you guys over there, and we'll continue. We'll continue robbing this bank. Oh, also, I have all of the Shield Warden's arts in the Random Citizens folder. So what happens is, when I'm populating a scene, if one of the citizens that populates happens to be them, then they're in that scene, even if they weren't scripted to be in that scene. So
we kill them.
So that's how you ran into Thorn last session. Yeah.
Oh, so you have a point. What happens when you get a Fanspiration from my best friend?
Oh, I will save it for Mugland or Loveless. They will use it to re-roll a very important attack roll, probably against Henry Ironside, who killed his brother. So.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Thank
All
you,
right.
Hugo.
All right, let me bring you over to Le Bank. Here we go. Let's grab some bank robbing music. Bank robbing music. Sorry, FBI agent. Banded.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Lo-fi beats to rob a bank to. Maybe not. Let's see.
Look, I beats the rob.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god.
Red Dead Redemption bank robbery theme. That feels right. We'll see though.
It's thematic.
Oh no. I got the dubstep remix of it. Oh well, we'll just go with it. Okay. You guys hear the music? It's coming in? Alright, cool. Alrighty. Let's see. I can pop out initiative nowadays. That's good. Oh, okay. It's picking up. Picking up some intensity there. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna clear chat just so that we can have a fresh start here. And we had rolled initiative, but we didn't hit begin encounter yet. So here we go. Alright. Urkham Dresh has won initiative. She hears, I guess, a commotion? People are probably screaming as soon as you pull the gun out. So, she is going to do some stuff back here with her pack of mans. Let's see. Do that. And then that's a 1, 2, a 3 Pac-Man. All right. And then go. All right. This one's gonna move. And is it capable of such a thing? Oh, I guess it is. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay. You see the door to the bank manager's office open. There's a mechanical dog with a crossbow for a head, and it is manipulating the door with its hideous front appendages. So that was its second Pac-Man, was to do that. It looks around the room, and I don't know how it looks because its head is a crossbow. I'm just gonna go in with what I got here, folks. It is going to see that there is violence, and it is going to move here and leap onto the. No, I guess you can't move and leap in Pathfinder. For fuck's sake. It's gonna go over to here behind the counter. I guess it could probably climb up onto the counter as part of its movement. There we go. So yeah, it's like at the teller window. It's like posting itself up as a ballista, and that is its 3 Pac-Mans. Henry, to you.
Oh, all right. Henry sees this mechanical hound.
Henry, I have to ask: are you wearing your hat of disguise?
What was it? We were wearing our masks over ourselves, and then
We're
we were
using
gonna put the
goblin masks.
Okay,
yeah,
you're all wearing
goblin
goblin masks. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which will definitely cover the 6'3" man with a giant hammer. And nobody.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, yeah, don't
Who's
worry.
that guy?
Yeah.
Later on, Muglin's like, now hold on. Tell me one more time. One of the goblins was what, 6 feet tall, dark black skin, with a big hammer? Yeah, boss. Where have I seen a goblin like that before? All right, keep going.
Yeah, all right. He's just gonna move up to the mechanical house, so using a Pac-Man to step forward.
All right, nom.
Yep. Let me see. I don't know if he actually had his weapon out, so he might have to draw it out, and then he'll make his strike on the creature.
All right. The creature does have, I'm going to say, 1 AC of circumstantial cover from you attacking through the teller window.
Oh, that's fair.
Yep.
Is the teller window made out of glass?
It is made out of iron bars.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That makes sense. All right.
Yep.
Henry's still gonna go for it.
All right.
One maul attack. Let's hope this works. Does that have to actually roll damage?
Okay. So in Pathfinder, if you target what you are attacking, by mousing over it, hitting T, and then do your attack, it will tell you if you hit or not, which you did, right? It says you got a critical hit. So now you would hit the critical button because you're going to do a shitload of damage.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, my whole everything just reset on me for some reason. Like,
all right. Let's see. However, with its circumstantial AC going up by 1 from the cover from the teller window, that would actually be. Let's see. Did you give yourself a -1 to that, or did you just roll?
I might have just rolled, actually.
Oh, you didn't. Yeah. I'm just checking. So then its AC would have been a 19 instead of 18. So that would have hit by 9 instead of by 10. So it wouldn't have been a critical because of the cover.
Okay.
Which is the difference that a single point can make of getting hit or crit in this system. So it would just be half of that. So he takes 9 damage. All right,
that's 3 Pac-Mans. And I'm
Okay.
finally loading back in.
All right, sounds good. The creature is bloodied. Oh my god, why does the robot have blood? Damn, should have oil or something. That's
I
terrifying.
mean, it's just like red oil, you know.
Very red.
Yeah.
Very red oil. Yep. All right. Man, I'm so used to popcorn. I was like, and then he shield. All right, play passes to Jetri.
Okay. As part of Jetri's free action, 10 paces.
Okay.
I get to interact with one firearm.
All right.
And as my first action on my actual turn, because this is what I would have been doing on my initiative roll, I can step up to 10 feet as a free action.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So is it just like 5e? Like
it's it'll I have a ruler installed, but it's the second diagonal costs 10 instead of 5 in Pathfinder. Yep.
So I would move there for free.
All right, and you see the vault door right behind you.
Oh, behind me. Do I have a clear shot at this earnest Clockwork?
Yes, you have a clear shot at it.
And what's like talking like in terms of pack names?
Oh, so you can use social skills in combat, and they actually have things that they can do in combat. And those actions have associated costs. They're usually 1 Pac-Man.
Okay. So I want to be like, let's get one thing straight. This is Muglin's money, not your money. That's all I'm after here is Muglin's money, not your lives. You want to be a hero today and make it about yourself? Feel free. The only thing you're gonna get is a piece of lead in between your forehead. And I hold up my gun.
All right. So normally, at lower levels, you can use something called demoralize to kind of convince, to mechanically impact somebody with your words. You can also coerce them, which is kind of what you're doing here, in the middle of combat.
And then I want to add a little bit to the.
So other people will see the effects of your words, but here at the lower levels, before you kind of unlock the ability to affect more people with feats later on, you should pick one person in particular. And this is just bank robbing 101, if I'm being honest. Just pick one person that you're directing this at, and then when the people see your effect on that person, everyone else will follow suit.
Last time you said this person was feeling froggy, and the other 2 weren't feeling froggy, so it's going to be directed towards this person.
Okay.
And then I was like, and I'm going to point out, like, you might have this Clockwork, but take a good look at the other 2 before you make a decision. Because they ain't coming to life.
So, your first action on your turn, you get step forward. So you step forward, and your first action is going to be a coerce on board bank teller. Okay. So if you target her and then hit coerce on your action bar, it should take care of everything for you.
So target,
and I think that's his first action. He got to move for free.
Right. Yeah, I'm saying that's part of his first action. Yeah.
All right. Any circumstances, or are we good?
Nope, you're good.
All right. There we go.
All right, success. So you have kind of coerced them. And let's see. All right, but once they become unfriendly, all right. So she listens to you, and she just throws her hands up, and she says, I don't want to die. I don't want to die today.
It's good. It's good. And then I have 2 more pack rounds, correct?
Yes.
All right. I will, I guess, shoot at this ballista thing.
It is known as a earnest clockwork hunter.
All right. I hope I do this right.
So you mouse over it, you hit T, and then you click on your attack, and it should calculate everything for you. So so you rolled a 13 total, so that is going to be a miss.
All right. And right, it's a miss. And then I have 1 more Pac-Man. Do I can still shoot or?
Depends on what the reload is on your gun. You got to keep track of how many times you could fire the gun before you would have to reload.
I have 10 rounds in there.
Oh, okay,
Is it hand
sweet.
cannon?
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, you could fire again, but you would use map. So it would be the one that says map -5.
I would use. Come again?
So see on your abilities how it has hand cannon, strike +9, but then next to it, it says map -5. You would click the map -5.
Okay, well, hey, let's go for it. Map -5. Roll. Oh, that is a.
Oh no!
Crit.
Okay. So we don't use fumble cards on natural ones on attacks. Fumble cards only come into play if you succeed a cost. So you tell her, and everyone assembled that they better stand down. She lifts, she throws her hands up, and then you begin kind of wildly firing at her station. And she closes her eyes and starts screaming. She said, "I told you, I surrender! I surrender!"
All right, good. You know I mean business. All right.
And
that's
your turn.
That's my turn.
I know you said your hand cannon's got 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look if you go into the weapon, under its bar,
reload one.
There will be a reload one. That means you have to reload every one shot, and then you got to reload it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So then that second shot that was a critical miss, you would just use it to reload then.
You spent that action to reload.
Okay.
Or not, depending on what you wanted to do.
Oh, okay. So like
with guns, that's why there's the double barrel guns. Have a reload of 2, which is you can shoot it twice before you need to do the reload action.
Yeah. It's also why they made guns deal like crazy damage, especially on crits.
Okay,
because,
so like
to kind of balance it out.
In this situation, I wouldn't have reloaded. I would have. I wouldn't have shot. I would have like tried.
You wouldn't have done the second shot, right? You would have shot and then reloaded for next round. And this is something that the other group learned Saturday morning. Is like, don't enter like a Pathfinder fight thinking you're gonna do all the things you do in a 5e fight in a single round. Like, the 3-action economy gives you flexibility, but it doesn't give you, like, the breadth of stuff that you could do in a single round in 5e. Yeah. It's very much like, figure out what you want to do, and figure out how many rounds it will take you to do that. Whereas in 5e, you're like, what am I going to do this round? Because you can do a lot in a single round. But once you get that attitude down, it does start to go real fast.
Okay, and then so in this case, the third action would have been probably this then, so I could get to reload?
Oh yeah, sure. Your rapid or forceful words draw the enemy's attention away from your hands long enough to chamber another bullets, interact to reload, and then attempt a deception to create a diversion. Yeah, sure.
Or
do that.
Intimidation to demoralize.
Yeah, so do that as your third one. So you already coerced her. Do you want to demoralize somebody?
Yeah, I'm gonna demoralize this greedy citizen who pulled out a gun. I remember last time she pulled out a gun too. So I, as I'm reloading, I see her and I'm just like, don't think I don't see you just because you're short. I can see you holding your iron. You best put that gun down too. And then I will go for demoralize.
All right.
Actions.
Yeah, it's a little tricky once you get the system down, though, the 3-action system. It makes a lot of sense. The first
on
transition's a little tricky.
On Tuesdays, we generally blaze through encounters because we're at the point where we know what you could do in a turn. All right, so as you try to demoralize her, she just sneers at you and says, "Shut up." All right, play passes to Clutch.
Clutch knows what to do.
All right. So we are currently gripping onto Byron as a hostage. And I'll say, should tell him, now show us to the vault.
He says, "I'll never show you where the vault is, ever." And you see him look over at the manager's door, kind of hoping that you heard him say that. I mean, you could probably see the vault from maybe where you're standing. No, probably not. I guess it's kind of in the back here. It's in the back here. He sort of motions with his nose, his long pointer nose, towards the vault. All right, but what are you gonna do with your pack of mans?
I am going to non-lethally knock him out.
Oh, okay. I guess start hitting him. So this is good tutorial. In Pathfinder, you got to declare that you're trying to knock somebody out. There's a penalty to your attack, and it can only be done with melee weapons.
All right. And what is that circumstantial?
The circumstantial penalty is -2 for trying to non-lethally knock someone out. Now, just like a good Pokemon battle, you can use lethal on them the whole time. You just have to do non-lethal on the final attack.
Well, he's already heavily damaged, so I don't want to.
Yeah. He took a pretty solid hit there. 17's gonna hit. Give me that damage. 5. Oh, buddy, he's got 1 hit point left. You hit him real hard. Blood sprays from his mouth all over Worried Citizen and the floor. And he says, "I'll never tell you nothing."
Alright, and then I will strike him one more time, non-lethal.
Okay. I will say, since he wants you to hit him, he will lean into it. But
cool.
All right, yeah, you got him. Give me that damage. I mean, he has 1 hit point, but I'm just curious. Yeah, he is out cold.
Alright.
Alright, you got 1 Pac-Man left.
I will tell and which one was the one that sneered before?
Wait, actually, you know what? As your third action, could you give me a demoralize or a coerce on Byron to kind of sell to the onlookers that you guys are not on the same team, that you really are trying to, to mess him up? And, yeah. Because I think that would come across well and kind of show that you were roughhousing him at the beginning of the round.
It's coerce, you said?
Coerce or demoralize.
Damn!
Oh, damn, yeah, oh, wow. So no one here has any doubts. In fact, your teammates might think that for a moment you were actually going to kill Byron. You came across so threatening and sincere in your intimidation. So yeah, there's no doubt that no one's going to think that Byron was on your guys' side. Well done. All right, so that's your 3 Pac-Man. Play passes to Greedy Citizen. Greedy Citizen is going to tell Worried Banker, "Get down!" And then she's going to spend 1 Pac-Man climbing up and through the bank teller window. And then standing on the counter, she's going to take aim at Jet Ree, and she's going to try and shoot him. Here we go. 13 is going to miss, and she will spend her third Pac-Man reloading her pistol. All right, cool. Play will then pass to Gold Tank Investor. All right, Gold Tank Investor is going to... let's see. He's going to pull out his pistol, and he is going to use... So that's 1 Pac-Man. 2 Pac-Man. He's going to move up here. 3 Pac-Man. He's going to take a shot with the pistol. It's got a range of 40. He'll shoot at Henry Ironsides. Here we go. Oh! That would hit you. Let's see what happens. 8 points of damage.
Fair
And
enough.
then I will put a, I'm going to put a black dot on him. There we go. To know that he needs to reload his gun. All right. Play passes to Worried Bank Teller. Worried Bank Teller is going to lay down on the ground, and he's going to curl up into the fetal position, and he's going to try to crawl under his desk. That's his three actions. So he is now a prone. Prone is not a good status effect in this at all, just to keep that in mind. Play passes to Agram.
Just to clarify, do the 2 in back, they already have Byron's vault key?
Who has the... yeah, that's a good question. Who has Byron's vault key?
And they need it back there.
Anybody? Anybody?
I mean, probably the people in the back, one of them.
Yeah, we could have given it to Jet or Jericho.
Okay. I think did I give you an actual key for it, or
Not
was
on
it abstract?
My sheet. We can keep it abstract if you'd like.
Okay.
I made a copy of the staff keys for back there.
Oh, the staff keys. Okay, then I think that Byron would want you to take the key off of him, so it looked more authentic, because I still have it on his character sheet.
All right, so
All right.
Grom looks over at the people over here that look like they might still be fighting, and he's actually I'll have, so I'm not sure exactly how this works, but the Pito has the valet ability.
Yes.
So
that gives you 2 item interacts for free each turn, so you don't have to spend Pac-Mans on it.
He hands me a one of my alchemy things.
Well, let's see. In exchange for 1 action, you get 2. Like, you can command your familiar to deliver items to you more effectively. Your familiar uses its 2 actions immediately upon your command, and it's a hollow thing, right? So it doesn't take any. Up to twice before the end of your turn, you can have your familiar interact to retrieve item or light negatively. Yeah, free hands. Make it use ability to retrieve stowed items. The familiar has the different items. Yeah. So you get 2 free item interacts. So
he hands me a tonic. Basically, he'll give me a numbing tonic.
Okay.
And I will quaff that myself.
Okay.
And like I say, I look over at these folks over here and I tell them all to hit the ground if they don't want to die. So that was my first one. So
are you trying to establish like a presence here with a coerce or a demoralize?
No, I'm just scouting. No.
Okay. All right.
I don't have any abilities with that. I move over here, and this worried citizen doesn't look like does he look like a combatant?
He doesn't look like he wants anything to do with what's happening here today.
So my third action, I will search Byron to try and get his vault key.
Okay. So for the thing that you quaffed, if you activate it, it'll pop into chat, and then you can drag the effect onto your mini, and then it'll apply the effect to your mini.
Okay, let me see. How do I activate it? There. All right.
And then
So can I make a suggestion? And it's just a mechanical suggestion, because I know some of us are new to.
Oh, what's the suggestion?
If you're trying to get the key, your valet, you get 2 actions. One could be getting the key from Byron.
I believe it has to be that you are wearing for valet. It says
You are wearing. I'm sorry, I completely misread that.
Nope, yeah. But all right, Grum. So that's I moved the key
Great.
onto your I moved the key onto your inventory. All right. Board bank teller is going to spend 1 Pac-Man to run over here. She starts running towards the bank manager's office, and the bank manager says, "Well, what's going on up there?" And she says, "We're being robbed." And then she uses another Pac-Man to run to the very back of the bank manager's office. All right. Play passes to this lady right here. She's gonna use 1 Pac-Man to head to the door. 1 Pac-Man to open the door. She's gonna see the situation that's happening out here, and then she is going to close the door.
Yep.
That's her turn. All right. Let's see. This investor over here sees that you just knocked out Byron. That there's a lot of people here. He sees an opportunity. He's going to move into the room. And then from the doorway, he's gonna shoot at Clutch. Here we go. Ooh, all right, and he misses. And then he's gonna use his fast one to close the door, and then I'll mark that he needs to reload on his turn. All right. Play will pass to this investor. Where is he? Right here. All right, he is going to look over at his buddy. Sees his buddy did a good job of shooting Henry Ironside. Sorry, this 6-foot-tall goblin that no one can recognize. And then he is going to, 1 Pac-Man, pull out his gun. 2 Pac-Man, shoot his gun. Go.
Oh, I'd like to use that.
Okay, spend a hero point to play the card Endure the Onslaught. Give a creature you can see resistance 5 to all damage until the start of your next turn. Okay, and you see yourself, right?
Yep.
Alright, so here comes the damage. But you have resistance to all damage 5, so you shrug it off. I guess you see the bullet coming, you kind of brace for it, and it hits the hammer. And the bullet off the hammer into the
it's better if it goes
into the
into
ceiling.
the muscle and it just pops.
Yeah, he just flexes.
Oh
the metal
shit!
plate
Okay,
underneath.
hey man.
Yeah.
All right, damn. Okay, so your muscle just fucking eats it, not the bullet. It's incredible. The guy is like, and he's gonna start fumbling for bullets, and we'll reload. All right, Jerry, who's not afraid to kill people. You're up.
Yeah. So I asked last weekish if we could have some prep, like a few prep Pac-Mans. Do you still allow those, or would you like me to do all my stuff just like in?
Well, like you're saying, like a round of things before combat got started, sort of thing.
Yeah. If you prefer me to do it in Action Economy where we are now.
I think for this one, yeah, everybody's kind of already just doing it in Action Economy, so we'll just kind of go with it. Go with it here, yeah.
That's fine with me.
But in the future, a la BG3, if you want to do that, you just say it and we roll into turn-based, before we actually start the encounter, essentially.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Alrighty. So I'm going to my arquebus is already out, but I'm going to flip a switch on it as it begins to catch on fire. As the gears begin to turn and sparks begin to fly, as I'm going to make an overdrive check. DC is equal to our level, which is 15. A crafting check. I'll ping this in chat as well. Awesome. Alright. So I succeed, not critically, but that's okay. And I'm going to overdrive. I can apply that right to my token. Alright, that's first Pac-Man. Second Pac-Man, I'm going to quaff a potion that my good buddy Grom gave me. Oh, I guess I would have to take that out.
Yeah, remember your character sheet has the denotations for what you have equipped. So whatever that is going into initiative is you should try to honor that loadout. Yep.
All right, I will not do that then because I don't want to spend 2 Pac-Man.
All right.
So I will. I'm gonna walk right up to this dude. Oh shoot! Well, I don't have enough Pac-Man.
And in fact, your character sheets are so gatekeeping on that if you go to use a weapon and you go to your action tab, you're like, "Where's my weapon?" If you don't have it equipped, it won't even make it an available action for you to use.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's okay though. Second Pac-Man, I'm going to aim my arquebus over at this fella right over there, and laughing like a spirit Halloween skeleton. I'm going to fire.
So you are right now a flaming skeleton wearing a goblin festival mask.
Yeah, with the flaming gun.
Okay.
No one will know this goes to me.
Okay. Cool. That is going to miss.
Ooh, rough. Hate to see it. Alright. Okay, then I'm going to use my third Pac-Man to reload.
Okay. Alright. As you end your turn, Cowardly Bank Teller is going to cry out, "Surrender! A surrender, please!" And she is going to also hide under her desk. And she will sob as a free action. Alright. That takes us to round 2. The manager, Urkham Dresh. She's going to use a Pac-Man to stride out of her office. Before she finishes her stride, her mighty 25 speed, which is pretty high for a dwarf, I'm told, she looks around, assesses the situation. Okay, there's a guy standing next to the vault. Her doggo is pretty beat up. All right. She's gonna look at all the things that she's able to do, and let's see. It's actually a decent amount of things for a low-level monster. Let me see what we could do here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Sweet. Okay. So she's gonna step forward a little bit more to here. And then Jet Ree. She has a gun in her hand.
Yep.
It is a flintlock pistol.
Yep.
As she raises the gun with her other hand, she flings silver pieces at you. 3 silver pieces at you.
Okay.
And as she does so, she will activate Feint as part of this attack. So what a feint does is it's a misleading attack, blah, 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 blah. So let me see if I can get that on the action dashboard for her. Here we go. So 16 is a success. So you are caught off guard as you are hit with 3 silver pieces. And then that renders you flat-footed. And then flat-footed is basically you get people have a +2 to attack you essentially, and some other stuff. But it's a pretty yeah. I think it's against all attacks. It really depends on what the attack is. I think I have a
I'm just reading it. Yeah, I'm just reading it. It says melee attacks that you attempt against the creature.
Yeah. So her ability, Silver Shower Shot. She makes a check that she could see if and then it would make a feint, and then feint if you were within blah blah blah. So this basically lets her cause the feint effect as part of her attack. The target is flat-footed against her ranged attacks as well as her melee attacks.
Okay.
Because of this ability, generous distraction. All right. So as she tosses the money at you to distract you, and do that, she then also takes a shot as part of the thing. So here is the shot against you being flat-footed. Ooh, and that's gonna miss. All right.
Nice.
And then she will spend her third Pac-Man reloading her gun. All right, and then play passes to the doggo. All right, the doggo, seeing that the boss is in trouble, is going to use skirmish strike. So it either steps and strikes or strikes and steps. So it is going to strike out at Henry. Henry, you will have a +1 to your AC.
Mm-hmm.
So I will have it attack you real quick through the bars. Here we go. And do a -1 circumstance. All right, that is going to miss. And then it will step down off the counter. And then with its next attack, it is going to use target weakness to scan Jet Re. This will give it a +1 circumstance bonus to its attack roll, and the attack will gain deadly D4 for the attack. So here is its ranged attack against you. This is with a map penalty though, but with a +1 bonus. So let's see if it hits. And miss. All right, and then play passes to Henry Ironsides.
Okay. What is the logistics of getting through the space here?
The small goblin had no issue getting through. You would have to perform a Pathfinder 2 squeeze, which is one of the worst things you could try to do in the middle of a fight. So squeezing, you could tort yourself to squeeze through a space so small you can barely fit. This action is for tight spaces, etc., etc. It's actually described as a exploration action. It's so hard to do. So quick squeeze is a feat that would let you do it in combat. Yeah, honestly, it's going to be real hard to get through. You might actually have to go around to the door.
That seems like the case.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, he might as well beat up some investors while he's on his way.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Oh,
So,
I'll also have the citizens who don't want to fight are just going to flee to the edges of the map, if that is okay with you guys.
Yes.
Okay.
You could take care of that goblin.
What about Gus?
Oh wait, yeah, hold on. Hold on, I gotta move 1 square at a time. Oh, I didn't see the goblin there. Alright, when I was first starting to move. So yeah, I can definitely do that. Looks at the goblin, it's like, alright. He's a little annoyed. He wanted to break the clockwork golem creature, but that's fine. He's, strides, and then he has to attack, and that stops the stride. Oh wait, target.
And then just do a -1 because you're attacking through the opening in the grate.
Okay, no problem. Ooh, it's a little rough.
All right, so you just slam the hammer down, and it just hits the bars, and they kind of against the weight of your hammer. And she turns around and she says, "Oh, and what's your problem?" And she kind of pushes the muzzle or the muzzle of the gun into your chest.
Oh, okay, fine.
Oh, reverse strike. All right, you get a success on the attack roll rather than a failure. All right, give me damage.
Alright, so yeah, she pulls it up and then he just slaps the gun back into her face with the hammer.
Oh, dang. All right. So the gun goes up and pops her in the face. She takes 5 points of damage. Her nose is bleeding.
Oh, alright. Let's see. I mean, might as well map this just to prove a point. He'll just take people out on his way through.
Okay.
And then here we go. And so there's a -1.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Terrible.
Okay. Through the blood, she says, I was gonna kill the elf, but you're gonna go next, and I ain't even gonna go to jail for it. I'm gonna be a hero for saving the bank.
Yeah.
That mask is wildly inappropriate.
Feels accurate to me.
All right.
God damn.
He's trying to provoke her.
Jetri, you're up.
Am I still flat-footed?
The flat-footed from Feint. I'll be honest, my Tuesday group, we don't play very optimally, so we never bother to do this shit. Let's see. Missing flourish. Flat-footed until the end of their next turn. So yes.
Okay. I'll shoot the clockwork.
Isn't that on normal success? It's just the next one.
Oh, right. The next one, before the end of your current turn. Okay. So it would have ended. Yes, it would have ended.
All right. I'll go to shoot. Try and shoot the doggo.
Okay.
There we go. Target and then roll. Right. 20 to hit.
All right. Yeah. Give me the damage. All right. 7 more damage. All right. You fire into it, and the creature just sort of explodes a little bit. Not in a dangerous way, but just sort of.
Got unruly. See, that was one Pac-Man. Second Pac-Man.
And then you gotta do your reload or your fancy talk reload.
Yeah. Moving. Is that's a Pac-Man?
Yep.
Moving is a Pac-Man. Okay. Yeah, we'll go for the Recanter's reload.
Okay.
Let's distract. What does create diversion do?
Create diversion makes it easier for other people to sneak.
Okay.
Mostly.
All right. Just go for a demoralize. Yeah. So Recanter reload. Demoralize her. Saying that her basically her little doggo's dead, and if she doesn't want to get dead too, she best hand over the keys of the vault. And then here's my target her. Target, and then demoralize. There's so much to do in Pathfinder.
Yeah. There's so much to do, but then you only do so many, 3 things on each turn. So it's kind of a neat trade-off. All right, when you say that, she says, "You'll be getting this key over my dead body."
Okay, I guess I get to shoot again. Pac-Man to shoot, Pac-Man to reload, Pac-Man to shoot.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, would be a map, right? What happens if I go get her in her face and punch her? Does that still map?
Ooh, wait, hold on. Used Demoralize on her, which is a mental effect. So she's going to use Defying Glare on you as her reaction.
Okay.
A creature uses the mental effect against her and fails or critically fails. She could try to demoralize you back.
Okay, go for it.
All right. So, man, 4E vibes. Am I right? Does it kind of have those 4E vibes?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Demoralize.
I'm frightened.
You were frightened too. So the way she said over my dead body, she sounds fucking serious.
You take status penalty equal to all the value of your checks and specified in the insurance value So
it should auto calculate that stuff for you.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'll go draw a dagger.
Okay, so you're gonna use your third Pac-Man to just draw a dagger in your offhand?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that
All right,
is my
that's
turn.
your turn. All right. Play then passes to Clutch.
All right, we're going to command Chimkin to start moving. Oh, you command, they get 2 actions, right? For one.
Correct. Yep. For animal companions. Oh, I guess Gus would have ran to the corner too. He doesn't want to fight. There you go.
Forgot how fast these things are. Wait, there's no way it's got that much speed. Yeah, speed 50 feet. Damn.
Mm-hmm. All right, so he blazes a trail over to the corner with one of his actions. What do you do with the other one?
Try to kick the door open, maybe?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I watched Jurassic Park. Dinosaurs can open doors.
Clever.
So interact. There you go. All right. And then what does Clutch do with his other 2 Peckamans?
We will use 1. To hunt prey on this one.
You designate a single creature as your prey and focus your attacks against that creature. You must be able to see or hear the prey, and you must be tracking the prey during exploration. You gain +2 circumstance bonus to perceive them. You get a +2 circumstance bonus to track them. You ignore the penalty for making range attacks within your second range increment. Oh, that's nice. You can have only 1 creature designated as your prey at a time. All right, cool. So who did you designate?
The manager.
Oh, okay. I don't think there's anything I could drag over to say that she is your prey, so we will just give her a green dot.
Okay.
All right.
And for our third action, we will. Yeah, we will take a shot at her since she's shooting my people.
Okay. All right, so attacking through the teller window is going to be a circumstance. There'll be a -1 because there's a little bit of cover from trying to get through that teller window. All right, so as you take the shot, it just sort of like hits the edge of the teller window, and the bullet sort of like pings off into the desk. She turns her attention and looks at you.
Yep. Axe is in hand. It can easily use a. The wonderful thing about using the musket axe is it can swing right back into axe form.
Oh, nice. Okay, as a free action, or is it interact to swap them?
You choose which one you're using.
Okay, so I'll mark that you need to reload before you take another shot. Yeah.
Right.
Or okay.
And you can actually use it like you're like in the middle in combination with your melee attack.
Oh, nice! Like you drop somebody with the melee, and then you flip it and you shoot with it. Oh, that's really cool.
No, you're shooting it to add extra momentum to your strike, melee strike.
Oh, like a gun blade from.
But you got to reload it.
Yeah. Okay,
after.
That's sweet. All right. Play passes to Greedy Citizen. Greedy Citizen doesn't like Henry at all. Henry's a mean man. Let's see. Power of the mob. If there are 3 or more civilians next to each other. Nope. She's all by herself. All right. Let's see. All right. She's going to. Yeah, she's gonna item interaction, pull out her switchblade, and she's gonna try and stab Henry in the throat.
God damn.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
This is as a -1 because she's attacking you through the teller window.
Okay.
Here we go. All right, she goes to stab you in the throat for 6 points of damage.
I mean, fair enough.
And she says, "Take off the fucking mask."
It's disrespectful.
And then she's going to take with her last Pac-Man, a step action off of the desk. All right, and then that is her turn. Gold Tank Investor is up.
Henry's looking terrible.
The Gold Tank Investor turns to his buddy and says, "Hey, that big one's looking terrible." And he's gonna spend his first Pac-Man to reload. He's gonna spend his second Pac-Man to try to shoot you. Here we go. 14's gonna miss. And he'll spend his third Pac-Man to move away from you. Because, you know, you do have a giant hammer, and you did eat a bullet with your bicep, so... Alright, so he will need to reload next round. Play passes to this guy. This guy asks if he could just be taken out of combat. So I'm gonna just mark him with a little skull. Alright, Grom is up.
Oh, sorry. I have my hand out and I say, "Papito, lightning." And he puts a bottle of lightning in my hand.
Pipe.
I will target her and... Is it -1 through there for...
Yep, -1 for attacking through the teller window.
-1. Whoa, that's cool. Is that a hit? I'm not seeing.
It says a miss by 2.
Miss by 2.
Yep.
Oh, I have a range penalty. I don't even...
It's not showing up on our
realize
side
that.
whether we hit or miss.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look at my settings then. Let me make a note of that. Okay.
I did not realize the distance there.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Oh, it's 25 feet?
Yep.
Could I have stepped forward 5 feet and thrown it?
Next time.
All right.
Did you have that
We'll worry
one
about it this
1d3?
What's that?
Do you have a 1d3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have your fax bow if you wanted to use it.
Sure, I'll use that there.
Okay.
This does have splash, so
Yeah, that's a D4. Just roll it.
You roll a D3, D4.
Oh, a D3. Oh, let
Yep.
me try that again.
All right.
Oh. No.
Ooh, so it brings up an 18. That is still gonna miss.
Oh well. And
All right.
So it's still
So
like this.
it still has splash. So how does splash work if you miss? Let me see. Splash. When you use a thrown weapon with splash, you don't add your strength modifier to the damage roll. If an attack with splash weapon fails, succeeds, or critically succeeds, all creatures within 5 feet of the target, including the target, still take the listed splash damage. All right. So she would take. What's the splash damage on your bottle?
1.
All right. So she takes
Electricity.
1 point of electrical damage.
All right, that was 1. Then I say, Pito, give me another lightning, and he puts that in my hand again.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Is this like a? Can I walk underneath that? This thing here? This is wooden counter thing. Am I small enough I can just move underneath that, or is that?
This is just sort of a like a railing, you know, like yeah. So yeah, you could move behind it if you want.
I want to move over here. Let's see.
Okay.
There.
Yeah, you would just duck underneath it.
I'm gonna move to there. Not moving for some reason. Oh, I've got it on measuring thing. I'll move to there, and I'm gonna. I have the key in my one hand. I'm gonna throw the key to Jericho. Can I do that?
You want to do what to
Throw-
Jericho?
Throw the vault key that I pull off of Byron. Can I throw that to Jericho?
Yeah, you can attempt to throw it to Jericho.
All right, I'm gonna do that there then. That's my second action.
So, let's see.
I will shout at Jericho before I throw it to get her
Alright.
attention. Or its attention.
I think throwing is also one of these actions that you can do. Hold on. Otherwise, I guess it would just be athletics.
If you throw, it doesn't pop up in that.
Oh man, the whole system's falling apart here. You want to throw something? All right, hold on. Throwing equipment. By the rules, you can throw something up to 6 range increments. Oh wow, that's pretty far. Some weapons and equipment are meant to be thrown. Others are not. Is it a check? Blah blah blah. By the rules, you can throw something. Most items that are just random things have 10-foot range increments. Okay, so that's easy enough. All right, Jericho, would you be willing to use your reaction to catch the key as it's thrown to you?
I don't know. I can use my reaction for lots of things.
Okay, then the key with
I catch the key.
Okay, so if you're willing to catch the key, then normally I would say it's only a DC 5, but because he's throwing it past a 6-foot tall man and a teller window, I'm gonna set it a the AC you're trying to hit is a 10. So give me a ranged attack roll. This would be map, so it'd be -5. So just roll a d20, and we'll figure out the rest. We'll figure out the rest.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, that's very good. Okay, so you'd add your dex to it, making it a 20. You'd add your proficiency, which would make it, what, a 22? Proficiency right now is 2, +2. Yeah. The range would give it a -4, and then there'd be another -1 for passing through the window. That's still enough to hit 10. So yeah, Jerry, with your reaction, assuming you have a free hand, you snatch the key out of the air.
I don't.
Okay, so with your reaction, you open your mouth and you catch the key in your mouth.
Yeah, I got it in my mouth.
Beautiful. All right. Play passes to.
I got one more action.
Oh, you have one more action? I thought you threw something and then you moved and then you threw something.
You're right. Never mind.
Okay. So, all right. Again, man, like adjusting from all the things you could do in 5e, especially moving and then doing something and moving again.
Yeah, that puts screwed me up right there.
Yeah, no worries. All right. Board bank teller is man, what's board bank teller gonna do? Yeah, board bank teller is going to move to the window. 1 Pac-Man, open the window. 2 Pac-Man, climb out the window. 3 Pac-Man. All right. All right. Investor. Yeah. So she is going to 1 Pac-Man, lock the door. 2 Pac-Man, go to the window. 3 Pac-Man, open the window. All right. Gold Tank Investor, he is going to reload his gun, open the door, take a shot at Clutch. Here we go. Oh, he's gonna miss, and he is out of Pac-Man, so he's left with the door wide open. All right. Investor over here, he is going to, his gun's reloaded, he's ready for action. He's gonna take a shot at Henry.
Fudge.
17's gonna hit for 3 damage, a glancing shot. He is gonna reload, and then he'll take another shot. No, you know what? He's gonna move. He's gonna move away, and then he's gonna reload. All right, Jerry, it's you.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take care of this citizen. I just want to state for the record that my gun is currently doing non-lethal piercing damage.
Oh, that is good to know. All right.
Okay. Just almost dying. Yeah. So I'm gonna aim my arquebus and take a shot at her. There we go.
That's gonna hit. Where's that non-lethal piercing damage? Rubber bullets.
Rubber bullets.
All right.
6 points and non-lethal.
So you hit her right between the eyes on her already broken nose. Her eyes roll up into her head. Her little body, from the momentum of the shot, just rockets under the desk.
She's still breathing. She's okay.
Also, since this is also something to note. Since she fell to 0, she drops her knife and her gun in the space.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Second action, I'm gonna reload.
Okay.
Third action. Can I recall knowledge on Urkham Dresh?
Actually, you can, and I have notes for that. That is either a society or applicable lore.
Well, buddy, do I got the roll for you?
What's the
There you
roll?
go. Take that.
I'm also not supposed to tell you guys what roll. I'm supposed to make you guess, but I don't think that's cool. So, yeah, like, there's like 100 lore skills in the game.
The fuck am I supposed to know that?
So that's invisible to everyone except for you, Crash.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Okay, how do I know what you rolled, though?
Well, it should come up with, like, all of the,
Oh, okay,
bonuses added to it.
Alright, you rolled real good, but against Urkham Dresh, you failed.
Damn, she's just too good for me.
Or she's just not very well known, you know?
Well, you know.
Yeah.
That'll be my turn, though.
Okay. I think in this case, it's more like she's so obscure that the DC is quote-unquote incredibly hard.
Fair enough.
Alright. Play passes to Cowardly Bank Teller. She also asks if she can be removed from the initiative. Alright. So that brings us to Henry.
Alright, Henry would like to second wind as a fighter. No, I'm kidding.
Aww.
Get back here, Henry.
Buddy.
Yeah, he's just gonna move a whole bunch. Alright, what's going on here? Why is this being...
Oh, I'm removing combatants to kind of clean up the, yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try it again. Come on, down. 2. 4.
Somebody sees you and says, "Oh Lord, there he goes."
I mean, yeah.
You need some healing, buddy.
you just see blood. The bullet pops out and just a blood sprays across the thing.
Do you want a potion?
Yeah.
Oh, good luck finding one.
Damn!
Yeah. Fantastic. Alright, and last action. Let's see. Honestly, Henry's not afraid to die. He's gonna just run right up to this woman.
Oh, damn. Okay.
He's a fool. So yeah, he's just gonna stride some more. I think, yep. That's all his movement.
As you stride up to her, she kind of squints her eyes and she says, "If you weren't a goblin, I'd say you was Henry Ironside."
Well, I'm a goblin, obviously.
Obviously. Alright.
And now she's gonna kill him.
He says, "Goblins die just as good as the rest." Alright, so she is going to use okay. Yeah, that works for me. She reloaded on her turn, like a smart person. She is going to take a step action. So 1 Pac-Man to step away from you. As she backs away, she says, "Here, why don't you buy yourself a potion?" And she throws, it's the most video gamey shit I've ever seen, 9 silver pieces in your face. They scatter on the floor. As she does, she gets to try and do a feint on you as part of shooting you. So feint. Here we go.
That'll work.
Oh god.
All right, so she succeeds, but not critically. But that do make you the flat-footed against her melee and ranged attacks. Then she is going to take her flintlock pistol, and she's going to try and blast you.
Hmm.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, it gets worse, buddy. She has sneak attack against anyone who is flat-footed to her.
I thought about a backup character. I did not.
So here's an extra D6. Does that get doubled because it's a crit? Anybody know? Anybody? I think it does, right? Sneak attack?
I think so.
I think so. If you
Yeah.
add it to the roll, it should do it automatically.
How do you add it to a damage roll?
Is there not like a little button there?
No, I just hit crit and it happens, right?
Maybe.
Enable abilities. Oh, if I had it beforehand, she would have thrown it on there. Damn, these character sheets are so fucking smart. Yeah, so I'm gonna assume that it adds to it. So we'll just do whatever it is times 2. All right, so it's gonna be 8 damage on top of.
You did.
Oh wait, I think it did add it. You see the D6 precision? Oh sweet, it did add it. All right, man. Damn, this game is so smart. All right, so you take 18 points of damage.
Actually, I'm a little confused. How did Henry go before Urkumdresh? He had a 27 initiative.
I'm pretty sure somewhere along the line Henry's initiative got bungled. He doesn't even
Oh.
have initiative anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine if you want to roll. It's whatever. Maybe he just got overexcited, but obviously that would have changed things slightly, maybe. I don't know. But it's fine. It's too late.
Yeah. We're kind of rolling with it. Okay. Well, now that you dropped to 0, so did you see how you dropped to the bottom of initiative? When your hit points hit 0, it drops you to the bottom of initiative, automatically, because it wants to give you as much time as possible before your turn comes up, so that people can try to pop you back up.
Homebrew?
No, that's the game.
That's the rules.
I thought the rules were your initiative moves to after or before the person who downed you.
Yeah, but okay. So in this instance, he's at the bottom because she's at the top of initiative. Yeah.
But the thing was that he went before she did before he got hit. It doesn't matter, obviously. Like, it should have got bungled. It's fine. We're moving on.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you take 18 points of damage, and then you would drop, in initiative to right before her turn, giving people plenty of time to come and help you. All right. With her last action, she's gonna go ahead and reload. All right, and then play will pass to Jetri.
Okay. He's on the ground, right?
Yes.
So he's not providing her any cover, or?
No, he has the dying condition. Yeah, so he's down on the ground. He would not be providing any soft cover or anything.
All right.
All right. So to kind of go over it, death and dying, doom, dying, unconscious, and wounded conditions all relate to the process of coming closer to death. Most significantly important information is this. When you're reduced to 0 hit points, you're knocked out with the following effects. You immediately move your initiative position to directly before the turn in which you were reduced to 0 hit points. You gain the dying 1 condition. If the effect that knocked you out was a critical success from the attacker, or the result of your own critical failure, you gain dying 2 instead. If you have the wounded condition already, you increase these values by your wounded value. So there's diminishing returns here. So the 5e yo-yo of like healing word doesn't sustain here as well, because each time you drop, it gets worse. If you have the wounded condition, blah, 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 if the damage came from a non-lethal attack or effect, you don't gain the dying condition. You are instead unconscious with 0 hit points. So you would have, and I think it applied it to you automatically, the wounded one. Another thing to keep in mind is whatever you were holding drops on the ground next to you. So it is a big Pac-Man investment, because now you have to spend 1 to stand up. You got to spend actions to grab the stuff off the ground. So like in Pathfinder, dropping to 0 is much more impactful than it is in 5e. So even if it's not, even if it's easier to bounce back from, because you can spend a hero point to basically insta-stabilize yourself, which is cool. So if you guys don't get to Henry in time, Henry could just use a hero. Well, you have to burn all of his hero points, but he could use his hero points to stabilize.
Well, I
All
only
right.
have one.
All right, so Jerry, what are you gonna do?
I wouldn't even know how to stabilize them in this game
Let's see.
if I wanted to. Administer
Yeah,
first
just do it.
aid. Yeah, I can't do that.
No, do the job.
I'm not skilled
Do
in
the-
that.
Do the
Instead,
job. Leave me.
all right. Instead, I'm gonna let's see. Step here. Yeah, I'll use Pac-Man to move.
All right.
So I'll move. I guess here. Here's a good spot because I can't. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Looks like we're good now. Yeah. I'll make a shot at her. Second Pac-Man. So I started blasting. Critical miss.
All right, as you take a shot on her, she just kind of steps to the side and she says, "You're in over your head."
And then, as my third and final Pac-Man, I'll do a weapon reload.
Okay. Do you want to do the one where you can?
No,
Nope. Oh, okay.
I just did do a weapon reload. Now that I have another hand.
That's really cool that they have an ability to account for that. All right, awesome. So you do like the Terminator spin the gun automatic reload kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. All right. Okay, play passes to Clutch.
Alright. You're gonna move.
And this frighten's supposed to decrease by 1 at the end of my turn? Did it automatically do
Yes.
it?
Yep. No, it does not. So just right click it once and it'll go down to 1.
Okay.
We'll reload our weapon.
All right. 1 pack to reload.
And continue on moving. I guess it's in here.
Okay. And turn.
Yep, that'll be it.
Oh. All right. The investor sees you heading back there. He's going to use an action to reload, and then he's going to take a shot at Clutch. Clutch is within the 40 feet of his pistol. Here we go.
It's reloaded.
That's going to hit for 6 damage. And then he is going to reload. And he's feeling pretty bold, so he'll go ahead and do another attack with Map. Here we go. And miss. All right. Play passes to Grom. All right, Grom, as a small, you can fit through the teller window if you wanted to.
All right. 10, 15. I'm colliding with a wall here. It says.
Oh, shoot. I just did the wrong thing.
Well, let me move
Hey,
through
oh,
there.
here you go.
Thank you. It's 10. There's Henry. 15. 20. All right, I'll move to there.
Mhm.
I'll have Pepito give me a healing elixir.
Nice.
And let's see. Inventory. So I just an action to drop it on Henry?
Let's see. Yeah, it's just to use it either on yourself or another person. It's just the 1 Pac-Man. All right, so Henry, you are alive with 2 HP.
I don't want to target him here. I'm not sure.
So where would that would bring you in right after Grom, or would you still stay with your initiative move to where it was? Let's see.
I think you remain.
Yeah, I think you remain where you got moved to. Okay, got it. Cool.
It's not letting me heal Henry with that, so I keep healing myself. So.
Oh,
There you go. Somebody else did it. We're good
Okay.
to go. That's 2. Can I? Pito. Actually, he gave me my other lightning one last time. I'm gonna chuck it at her now.
okay.
This turn here.
How it works with healing is the person that you are healing, they click the heal button, and it gives that healing to them.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, so you would post it in, and then they would click it.
Yep, did it.
Alrighty.
That's nifty though, elixirs.
I don't have any minuses, do I? It's all straight up.
No, Henry's still prone, so he's not blocking your shot. Oh, there you go.
Yes.
All right. So give me that critical damage.
Nice.
All right, so she takes 11 plus the splash, 12 points of electric damage.
And she is
Good shit,
flat-footed.
buddy.
I can't put it on her.
Oh, no, I'll drag it over to her.
All right. Nice. And that's it for me.
Okay. And she's flat-footed until the start of your next turn. All right.
All right, that trait's fantastic, bomber. So you can decide to do it only to the target instead of to splash area, so you don't hit your allies.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
Let's see. This lady's gonna run down the street and start yelling for help.
Quick question while she's
Mhm.
running and screaming.
Yeah.
Did the parade or anything start? Is there celebrations going on?
Yeah, it is loud outside.
Just
Yeah.
curious, just
Yeah,
curious.
yeah. The people are getting rowdy. She's gonna pass up here. This lady's gonna climb out the window, and start running and screaming for help as well out the front. All right. Let's see. I don't know if any of you, with everything that's going on inside, would know that they have done that though.
I mean, it's point of given. What would you do?
Right.
Run out of a bank that's
Yeah.
ask
Yeah,
for
so
help.
you have unattended people. So I would assume that you guys could make those estimations that you are definitely on a timetable for this bank robbery. I mean, you were from the very beginning, but because people have sort of escaped from the bank, now you guys are definitely against the clock here. All right, Gold Tank Investor. He is... Oh man, everybody's over there. He's over here. There's the boss. All right, he's going to move forward to here. He's gonna reload his gun, and then he's gonna move to the door with his third Pac-Man. All right, that's his turn. Play passes to this dude. This dude sees Clutch, and he's going to fire, reload, and fire at Clutch. So here we go. First attack, and then second attack. All right, so the first attack's going to hit for 4 points of damage. Another glancing shot. All right, Jericho, you're up.
Alright. I cackle wildly as I point my gun at the ground.
Okay.
And I am going to fire a mortar into the ground as I do an explosive leap.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm going to fly 30 feet.
All right. You jump up to 30 feet in any direction without touching the ground. Incredible. All right.
So I fly at her like a rocket. And as I get over here, I'm going to make a shot at her. To get
You have to make an unstable check as
Oh,
part
yeah,
of this? or no?
sorry. Oh, yes, yes,
Oh,
I do.
okay.
Yes. Oh my god, wow, that's amazing. I love to hear it. That's the good shit. Okay. I believe that lets me use unstable actions still.
Hmm?
Awesome. I love those. Okay. And I take a shot at her as a My second
All right.
action. And she's currently flat-footed by me.
Mm-hmm.
Or not by me.
An
my
important
friend.
note for people from 5e, there is no penalty for firing at somebody standing right next to you.
I was just gonna ask that.
Oh my god!
Nice.
You certainly did. All right, let's see that critical damage.
Oh, this is gonna hurt, lady. It's 32 points of damage.
So what happens to her?
I'm technically doing non-lethal still. I can't turn it off.
So it's just like some Team Rocket. All right, so here's some Team Rocket blasting off again. So you put the you rocket jump across Team Fortress. You, as you're coming down from the jump, you have the gun ready. You land. You fire right against her breastplate. It dents inwards. She flies back into the shelf. The shelf is destroyed. She's knocked unconscious, and her boots, the vault key, and a shitload of silver pieces fall to the ground.
And I reach up and I pick up the vault key and I put it in my mouth.
All right. 37 silver pieces, to be precise, have spilled out onto the ground.
That's, I have 0, so I'm gonna take.
All right. I will put vault key A onto your character sheet.
Awesome. I have both vault keys, I believe, right?
Yes,
I
you
think
do.
so.
Alright. They are in my mouth, so if anyone would like to take them from me, please do so.
I think Henry has the bag, so.
He
yeah.
does.
Ah, that was dope as hell. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Anything else from Jerry?
No, I simply cackle.
Okay, excellent. Heading to the next round. Henry, you're up.
Okay, Henry spends an action to stand up.
Yeah.
whatever that entails.
Yep. One action to stand up.
Yeah, it's just standing up.
One action to grab hammer.
Yeah, we gotta grab the
Okay.
hammer, and
Alright.
then, I guess we'll just pass the keys along, grab the key, and then hold
Okay.
it out.
Jericho holds them out.
The Pathfinder 2 Fireman's Carry. I love it. Okay.
Alright, and that is everything.
All right, Jet Ree, you're up.
All right, Jet Ree grabs the keys with the Pac-Man.
Okay.
With the Pac-Man, he moves, and I guess with the Pac-Man, he enters in at least a key.
Yes, each key would be a separate Pac-Man. So, you just put one of the keys in.
Yep.
All right, and then there's a slot for the other key, and you imagine they must be turned simultaneously.
All right.
So, yeah. Okay, and then play passes.
Yep.
All right. That guy who, let me hop into his vision real quick. Okay, they can still see a big dinosaur and a bowler hat. He says, "I like your hat," as he, he wouldn't tip his bowler because he doesn't want to spend a Pac-Man to tip his bowler to you. So he's gonna, you know what? He will. He spends a Pac-Man to tip his bowler to you. And in doing so, he's gonna try and demoralize you. Here we go. Burp. Oh my goodness. You have been frightened one. He is so his bowler's so much cooler than yours. Sorry. Then he spends the Pac-Man to reload. Then he's gonna try to shoot you. Here we go. And he hits. 4, 5 points of damage. All right, Clutch, you're up.
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna move down.
Chimkin makes scared Chimkin sounds as all these bullets are flying past her head.
So that's my movement. And we will spend another movement to get next to Jet Ree.
You're looking pretty rough, buddy.
Yeah. In my third action, I'll give a sharp whistle to control Chimpkin. Give him his command. Oh, shoot. Why isn't it letting me grab him?
Oh, this happens to me. You kind of have to left click, drag to sort of like, like lasso select him. It happens on my summoner all the time. I'll just move him in if you need. So he's coming to you. There we go. There you go.
Well, he's got 2 actions, so one of the actions I wanted him to close the door.
Ooh. Okay, then he's gonna wait by the door. He's gonna close it. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Door action economy. It's huge.
It's important.
Yeah, it is. All right. Then play passes to Grom.
All right. Is this the vault door right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got 1 key already in, and the other key is dangling from Jet Ree's pinky.
I'll let them deal with that there. If I moved over to the door here, can I use my craft skill to try and jam it shut?
I would love for you to do that. I think normally is thievery, but yeah, you could definitely use crafting to try to jam at the door.
So 1 action to go there.
Here we go.
See, where's that door? Move up to here. 2 actions.
Yeah, crafting is like the light side of the force, for like repairing and stuff. And then thievery is more for janking it up, but it's fun.
All right. Not letting me do that.
Yeah, thievery would actually. Yeah. If I'm sorry, I'm trying to be like as raw as I can here. So you would do a thievery. It is only a trained thievery, and it's a 2 Pac-Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then could I reverse?
Yeah, sure. Since I didn't give you the right information. Yep. Okay.
Let's go back to here then. I will move up to here and get as much cover as I can while still being able to peer over.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. This guy right here in front of us, gold tank investor in front of the door, has he been shooting at us?
Yes, he has.
All right, I'll target him. I'll have Pepito give me a stink bomb.
Okay.
And I will. Actually, what's the distance there? I don't want another. He's within 20 feet. All right. So actions. Gunk bomb. Draw. There we go. Strike. Do I have -1 for going through the thing? Or
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's providing lesser cover in both directions. Oh yeah, that is going to hit.
All right.
Okay, so he would take the 2 and then the splash for 3.
And also, 1 second here. Inventory. It has some secondary effects. He has to make a.
So he would be sickened 1 since it was a success. Oh, he gets a fort save.
Yeah,
okay.
Fortitude save.
All right, here we go. Here's his fort save. He makes it.
Success. He's still sickened 1.
All right. Drag that over.
To swell him.
Okay. Yeah, he starts coughing and gagging, wiping at his eyes. All right.
I think there's 1 action to move there, 1 to throw it. I'm gonna just move over here and get totally out of everybody's line of sight.
All right. Yeah, you are a short boy, so behind the counter, you're unseen.
All right.
Okay. All right. Bank teller's still running down the street, still trying to alert people that the bank is being robbed. Same thing with the investment banker. All right, this guy, he says, "Fuck this shit." 1 Pac-Man to open the door, 1 Pac-Man to run out into the street. It's just screaming, "We're being robbed! We're being robbed!" And he'll use another one to run right into the middle of the street, hopefully not get run over by a carriage. All right. Play passes to this guy. All right, this guy looks at his buddy, and he says, "Should we keep going?" And the guy with the bowler hat says, "I almost got that dinosaur." And then this guy says, "All right, let's finish the job." He's gonna boldly stride over. And now I say boldly, if you guys knew this dude's stats, you know that his balls are made of brass. He's gonna stride over to the door. He's gonna fling the door open, and then he sees there's a chicken there, and he says, "Hey!" He's gonna move past the. He's gonna use his third action to move to here. Yeah, he'll take a 5. Yeah, he'll step. He'll step into the room. All right.
Oh, companions don't have attacks of opportunity.
He don't know that. He's just trying his best. Let's see. She's.
No, I'm saying I don't.
Oh yeah. Jericho, you're up.
I'm gonna
Can I-
go ahead. Oh, go for it. Go for it.
What's up?
Can I say something outside
Yeah.
of my turn?
Yeah, sure.
I'll say, sort of in a loud whisper that's deliberately loud enough for other people to hear, I'll say, Lovelace said to kill the bank manager.
Ooh, so in Pathfinder, since this is going to be very impactful,
I gotta make a roll.
you'd have to make a roll on your turn for it. Yeah.
Alright, no problem.
Yeah. But you could communicate like with your teammates about shit that you're doing. But what you're trying to do is directly influence NPCs in the world, so you need to follow the action economy rules. So,
Cool.
All right. So Jericho, what are you gonna do?
I would say that, but I have a charisma of dogs, so I will not be doing such things because I would fail. So I'm
Alright.
going to simply walk up to this window over here. Well, I got a great line of sight on that guy over there. I'm gonna put my arquebus down on the counter. I'm gonna take a shot at this guy way over here.
God damn it. He's out in the middle of the street. That's a sniper shot. Holy shit, I had to zoom out for that.
All right. So I am definitely going to give this man's. I'm gonna give this man's some decent cover here.
You know, that's
he will-
fair enough.
he will have
Using
stand-
some raging.
Yeah, he will have standard. He will have standard cover. So he'll have a +2. So go ahead and give your attack roll a -2.
Alrighty.
Alright.
How do I? Oh my goodness.
Because you are shooting through the bank teller window, through
Yeah.
a robot, through
Yeah.
a glass window, and out into the street.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm Jericho Darlin. I can make
Okay.
miracles happen.
All right. Let's see it.
Adding -2 to this.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit.
Is it really?
If you applied the -2,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Non-lethal, by the way. Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. Okay. He is taken off his feet by the rubber bullet. Everyone in the street sees him go down, and now there's no doubt that the bank is being robbed. You hear whistles being blown, and you realize that there could be shield marshals on their way.
All right. I'll be honest. I just wanted to see if I could make that shot.
That's impressive. Impressive as shit.
So, I may have blown our cover just a bit there, but that was a pretty good shot there.
All right. Anything else?
Reload, second action. And I'm going to stride over here just in case anyone tries to come around that corner.
All right.
Third action. Yeah, that's my third action. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Top of round 5, Henry.
Henry was asked to go finish someone off. So he's gonna-
I hope he opened his fucking door.
Listen, I mean, I'm torn. Yeah, Henry, we should open the door. I'll kill her later. Alright, so he has to step on over. There's some movement. And then he has to grab the key, and then he unlocks the door, and that's his turn. And he looking
Alright.
wantonly to murder someone.
So you Pac-Man move. Pac-Man grabbed key from Jet Re. Pac-Man interacted to the second key. All right, so now it is unlocked.
Yep.
Well, don't you get one free item interact?
I don't
Okay,
think
maybe I was wrong.
so. Yeah, I don't know.
What kind of game?
Yeah. buddy.
I wasn't sure. I was.
yeah.
Can I also second what?
If we do, I'd like to retcon the last 31 weeks of
Okay.
Abomination's Vault. Yeah, but maybe. All right, so you see the door. It is unlocked now, but it's an action to open the door. Cool.
He nods with the bag of holding on him for anyone to grab it.
Okay.
He ends his turn.
Jetri, you're up.
The Jetri, kind of concerned as the doors open.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
if any of you want to know what the response time in this neighborhood is for a crime lord-owned bank, for corrupt shield marshals who also probably have their money here, that would be a thievery, any sort of criminal lore, or society as a recall knowledge, and you would get a better sense of how much time you have left. But if you want to use your pack-a-man to open this vault, you certainly can. Do you open it up?
Yes, I open it up.
All right. Oh, there was a special button for opening the vault door. Son of a bitch. All right, hold on. Did I break it by?
I don't know.
Oh, I clicked a button. Did anything happen?
But yeah, the doors opened and I see 2 gold tank brokers.
Oh, cool. Okay. All right. So the doors. So shout out to Paizo and their Foundry products. I have all these notes on the map, and inside the notes, there's special buttons I can click to make shit happen to the maps. Which is just really, really neat. Basically as good as Roll20. So yeah, inside you see the 2 gold tank brokers are powered down.
Okay.
A bloody snot bubble comes out of Byron's long, pointy nose. He was looking out for you. All right. I have flavor text too.
Okay.
Let's see. The bank vault. Hold on. I think there's flavor text. These people love words and writing, so I can't imagine there's not flavor text for every conceivable thing in the game. Yes, this chamber is lined with steel. On the ceiling and floor, steel cabinets line the walls, each with 2 locks. In the center of the chamber is a steel table welded to the ground with an ornate steel chest the size of a burly dwarf on top. A single outlet to the north has 2 doors, an inner door with iron bars and a massive outer door made of solid steel, which you have opened. All right. So according to your contact, they want you to grab that big ass chest. The chest the size of a burly dwarf is what you're after.
Does that fit in a bag of holding?
Perfectly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So item interact, grab the bag of holding, item interact, open the door, item third to walk up to the thing.
All right, beautiful.
There you go.
Okay.
That's me.
All right. This guy with the bowler. He sees that his buddy is being brave and bold and cool. He wants to be brave and bold and cool too. He's gonna move up. He's gonna reload. And then he's gonna move into. He's gonna move into the room.
Can I do you have a camera guy or
when he turns
like
the? I can make you one. I don't have one right now.
I'm just gonna move back for now, just so I can see.
Sure. That's fine. As he turns the corner, though, he sees there's a lot of you, and he goes, nope, and he walks back the way he came. Oh no, but he wouldn't have enough movement to get past his buddy. Oh shit! All right.
What a shame.
Clutch, you're up.
What a shame.
All right, you guys got the vault handled?
Yeah, I'll get the vault. I'm not really right here. I'm actually inside.
Threatening approach. Because now my demoralize is gone. Or I guess it will be at the end of my turn. Never mind.
Oh, he coming.
As I walk up to him and tell him, nice hat.
Oh, I think your frightened would have gone away last turn. Because you only had frightened 1. So, yeah. All right. So you walk up, you tell him nice hat. All right. He swallows hard because it's not one dinosaur man, It's a whole bunch of weirdos. All right, so you get to demoralize him, and if you succeed, he is frightened 2 instead of 1. Ooh, that's really cool.
Yeah, I accidentally killed myself.
Oh,
I had to re-pick up my weapon, but it was still there. So.
yeah, okay. All right, so go ahead and target him and give us a demoralize. All right, that succeeds, and because of the ability, he gets frightened 2 instead of frightened 1. All right, and he says, hey, I didn't mean nothing by it. You can have the hat if you want.
And the axe comes down.
Oh,
Oof. All right, he just closes his eyes, his asshole puckers up, he waits for death, and you miss.
I got hero points.
Oh, no! Okay.
Why isn't that letting me reroll?
You should be able to right-click and choose reroll if you have the hero points on your sheet.
Yeah, I got 2 hero points. There we go.
Okay. Oh god. Okay, yeah, that's gonna hit. Damage. Okay. He is dead. How do you kill him?
It's just axe comes down, and slices him right in the
Oh my god. All right. I will add that to your crime roster. Murder. All right. Anything? That's 3. That's 3 Pac-Mans. All right. Grom, you're up.
Yes.
It was self-defense. He shot me first.
I'm right here.
So this thing, is there in your description, were there other things that had other loot in here besides the big chest?
I think there's like 2 iron doors.
The big chest is what you're after. Everything else you see in here is, she explained ahead of time, were like security boxes. Okay. So you could try just grabbing random ones and going, you know, and see what they have later. It's sort of like scratch off tickets, I guess.
Sure, you can just grab them and take. They're not like.
Well, I mean, the action economy. So you got to move to the shelf, and then you got to grab one. You got to stow it, and yeah.
They know we're here.
But the idea is that they know you're here. So how many are you willing to stick around for? Essentially.
That's basically one action to move in there, look around, and go back to there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Head down. To there. And
also to further clarify, each of the little squares that you guys see in there on the walls, though each one of those is a cabinet, so you'd have to unlock the cabinet, open the cabinet, and then the security boxes are lined in the cabinets.
I know.
So yeah, so it's real punishing to action economy. It's almost like they designed it to, you know, waste your time and get you caught if you stuck around.
Had we stealthed in, we'd have time.
Yeah, we did a different path.
Right. Okay.
Pepito gives me another stink bomb. I'm gonna chuck it at this gold tank investor here to try and get him out of here.
Yeah, that is gonna hit. And you don't do friendly fire with splash, right? Because Chimkin right there.
Oh, is there? I'm sorry, Chimkin.
No, you got the armor ability.
It says you can deal splash damage only to your primary target instead of the usual splash area. So,
okay. Yeah.
Okay. Chimkin, big sweat drop above her head. Okay. So this guy will take 5 damage. And he's got to make a fortitude save. Alright. Thank you. He fails. So he is sickened and slowed.
And get out of here.
Yeah, he just immediately vomits all over the floor.
Yeah, as a melee player,
I'm sorry. He doesn't vomit because vomiting is an action you can take to get rid of sickens. So I wouldn't want to give him a free vomit. My bad. He looks like he wants to vomit.
You keep it down. You keep it down.
All right. You guys. Everything's fine, I guess. All right. This guy is going to stagger away. He's slowed 1, so he has only 2 Pac-Mans this turn. So he's gonna stagger away, and then he's gonna try and make himself barf. Let me see if I remember how you do this. None of us ever try to make ourselves barf. We just live with being sick. You can spend a single action retching, giving you a new fortitude save. So it's a DC 15 fort, but it's penalized by being sickened. I gotta love it. Here we go. You can do it, baby! Yeah! Now he vomits all over the floor. Alright, as his turn ends, the slow effect ends as well. And Jericho, you're up.
I'm going to walk over to this teller station.
Okay.
I'm gonna level my arquebus again.
Okay.
At the gentleman who's fleeing.
Alright, he looks up from his bile that's dripping from his mouth to the floor. His eyes go wide, and he says, "No! No!"
Yeah. Yes! I have a -1 to this, right? Because I'm technically...
Right, yeah, because you're shooting through the, yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh my god!
I'm so sorry,
Oh.
sir. Non-lethal, by the way, non-lethal.
Alright, so, oh my god! Alright, so he Skyrim ragdolls into this fucking chair, and his body just jangles about, and then he perfectly is now sitting in the chair, Weekend at Bernie style, unconscious.
Nice.
But his shoes are still where he was standing.
Like shooting fish in a barrel. Hey, Clutch, do you want to do me a favor with that body you got over there?
What class are you? A fighter multi-class into gunslinger?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
All right,
yeah.
just checking. All right.
Hey, Clutch, if you want to do me a big old favor, would you mind, with that axe of yours, do you mind taking that guy's hands?
Jesus Christ.
I need a snack for later, so I just thought I'd ask.
That's fair.
Thanks, man.
I don't know. Are Pathfinder lizard folk like D&D lizard folk? Are they into that shit?
Well, I need a snack. I don't care.
Multi-class is always critting.
Listen, I eat bones. I need
Lizard folk, also called the Iruxi, reptilians. They are not warlike. Let's see. Do they eat people? They're cold-blooded. They lay eggs on occasion. Some will be born to live a long time. Patriarchal. Religious beliefs of animism. They like dinosaurs. Nice. I don't think these are the same as the lizard folk we are used to. So, go in your own direction with that, I guess.
Second Pac-Man, reload. Third Pac-Man. Just kidding. Reloading is my third Pac-Man, so I see where I am.
Beautiful. All right, round 6. Round 6. There is a commotion outside.
Well, Henry's gonna finish the job that we all, started and agreed to help What's-His-Face with. So, walks it over. I guess he'll yell out. It's like, "Looks like you invested in the wrong allies this time, Dresh." And then he'll just fucking clobber her while she's down.
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, you don't need to roll for it. You execute her.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I will add murder to your rap sheet.
These firearms are really expensive. Pick them up, take them with us.
Would you like to use your third Pac-Man to grab one of her items?
Sure. We'll
Okay.
loot whatever it is that we would have pre-discussed grabbing off. What she got on her?
Well, yeah, I'll just tell you real quick. She has her flintlock pistol, and this ain't Skyrim, so you can't take her clothes. She has elixir of life that she didn't get to use, and she has her ammo pouch.
I heard potion. I feel like that's something that Henry would be grabbing first,
All right.
considering his physical state at the moment.
All right, I will drag it onto your sheet. There you go.
Apologies, ammo people.
Oh, no, it's
And-
fine.
And that's the third Pac-Man.
All right, beautiful. Play passes to Clutch.
Wait, what?
All right.
Do I not get to go?
Oh shit, my bad. Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were like a little skull person because you're all white in the initiative tracker.
It's fine.
Jet Ree, you're up.
All right. Pac-Man to load this into the bag holder.
Okay.
All right. Pac-Man. I don't see any other valuables out to grab, right?
No, that's the one that's like out in the open. That seems to be the reserve, where they get the gold tank reserve. That's where the currency is. Everything else back here is people's personal safety
Items.
deposit
Got it.
box. Yep.
All right. So Pac-Man then to move. I can
Okay.
go 25 feet. Do I have to do all 25 feet in one go?
Let's
Yes,
see.
it's-
Ooh. Okay.
You lose it
So
or use
I
it
do
or
I do have to ask, based on your strength, this is a bulk 10 item.
Okay.
Would you be able to like even get this thing up off the table into the bag?
Oh, okay. Probably not, because I'm not strong.
Your max bulk is 10, but you already have 5 bulk on you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Can you put
Okay.
the thing on the bag over the top of it?
Right. Oh yeah. Like reverse Mary Poppins. Like
Yeah.
put it. Yeah. Okay. Hype. Yeah. That sounds great. Okay. So
Okay.
you
Reverse
so
Mary
that.
Poppins, the
All
treasure
right.
chest like a cartoon villain.
Beautiful. Okay.
All
Good
right.
thinking.
All right, and then use my Pac-Man to move to here. Do I need to use a Pac-Man to talk to my guy? Or can I,
No,
like-
just to talk to each other. No problem. No.
All right, guys, I got it. I was like, is dressed down. Did you get her? I look back and see if she's dead. I'm like, good. All right.
Her skull is missing. much like his brother.
I'll use my last item interaction to grab a pistol that was down there. Can I do that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And now I have an extra pistol.
All right. I will roll. I will add a pistol to your sheet.
I will just put it in the bag of holding, I think, since I have the bag of holding in there.
It's so neat that I can just drag it onto your miniature and it ends up on your character sheet. God damn, that's nice.
Very well
right.
executed.
Yeah.
That's me.
All right. Beautiful. Sweet. So now, Clutch, you're up.
I'm going to use one of my Pac-Mans for companion.
Mhm.
He's going to pick up the bowler hat
Okay.
and then come over to me.
All right.
And I'll use my Pac-Man to pick him up and shove in bag.
Okay.
Don't forget the hands. wanna grab
Don't think that's a priority right now.
that. Oh man.
All right. And that's you, Clutch?
Well, it depends.
That's two. That's
Pick
two
him up
Pac-Mans,
as
right?
one. Yeah, two.
Yeah.
Third will be putting on the hat of disguise.
Oh, okay. Let's see what your random hat of disguise is for today. Let's see. Boop. Boop. Go here. And so I couldn't write a cool script for it, but I did figure out a pretty good way to do it. Basically, I just made y'all have shifting tokens, and then I just randomly grab a token from a folder on my desktop, and I don't even look.
Provide a loving.
Oh, I don't even know which one it is. I just grab it, and then there you go. All right, so boom. transform.
All right,
As
so-
you transform, I need you to make a check for wild surges.
All right, what do I need to roll?
All right,
I thought we
so
were in BR in the newspaper.
I mean that lowers the chance, sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so, okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. Oh, I understand. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah, no worries. So let's see. All right, Alkenstar wild surges. So you're in the part of town that's the lower amount. That's good. And then you're at the time of day. That's the lower amount, which is good. So that means your total is. Let's see. Hold on.
Just so you all know, my plan is to run out of here saying the bank's being robbed.
So bronze time reduces it by 4. And oh no, you are right because it's bronze time in Smokeside. So that means no wild surges can happen. So good planning on good planning on your guys'
I
turn.
remember we looked. Yeah.
Yeah, that was part of the plan.
Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. All right. So
Yeah, chicken is touched.
the other group is a lot more reckless. They already killed an NPC with a wild surge. So it's been
It's pretty rowdy over there. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. You transform. Beautiful.
all right. Groms, you.
Yes. If you hear honking, my dog's trying to get my attention by chewing
Okay.
her toy.
Oh, I thought your dog just made honking sounds.
That's 10. I'll
can
say,
hear it.
regulators, let's ride. I know we're not regulators, but I hope this was the way out.
Wait, is that what we're going with? Regulators?
That's just what I'm shouting.
All right, sure. Yeah, I like it.
One
Oh,
action.
I didn't get to read you this wonderful flavor text for the break
sorry.
room.
Go
A
ahead.
scratched and stained round table stands surrounded by mismatched chairs in this cramped room. A series of tall cabinets lines the southern wall near a door to the west. The smell of fish emanates from one of the cabinets. A door on the north wall leads to the teller stations. Just west, a pair of doors open to 2 identical water closets. All right. So you're next to the fish smelling door, I think, or the fish smelling cabinet and the door that leads out to the alley.
Was this door still open?
They didn't close it, so yeah.
Is there people running by here as I run up here? Do I notice any commotion up there?
Nope.
All right.
Also,
two
you
more.
can hold down if you hold down Q, and then start moving your mini. It'll let you peer around corners.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So from what you can tell, the coast is clear. You want to head out this
right?
this way.
That's 3, 2. I'll move right to there,
Okay.
and I'm done.
All right. Jerry, Jet Ree, Clutch, and Henry, you hear somebody outside say, "They're coming! There they are! Shield marshals!" All right. Jerry, you're up.
I'm just gonna run and use my 3 Pac-Mans, and I'm gonna scoot.
Okay.
Actually 2 Pac-Mans. I'm gonna scoot. And before I get to the door, I'm gonna put on my hat of disguise.
Ooh, okay. Let me see. Who are you today? Here we go. Closing my eyes, clicking. Oh, how mysterious.
Hell yeah.
The illusion includes a cigarette that continues to burn at the exact same length.
Hell yeah. Alright, that is my turn.
Okay. All right. Wrap it around top of round 7. Henry, you're up.
Alright, now I heard earlier as a player that people were jumping out boss's windows. Is that,
Yeah.
wide open? Alright, it's way faster probably going that way than going
Right, yeah,
around.
for sure.
Assuming it has to.
Oh, and you get the flavor text of the boss's office. Oh
Oh.
man, you lucky boy. All right. This elaborately decorated office has mahogany wall panels and a matching desk with a surface so shiny it's reflective. A pair of comfortable couches are nestled in the northwest and northeast corners of the room. Two very healthy-looking potted plants stand to either side of the desk, flanking a large credenza. The only exit is the door to the north and also the window to the south. All right.
Okay, so that's up. So 1, 2. I think so he's just gonna go there. Then I guess pop on the hat of disguise because that's just what we're doing, and then he's gonna move out the window if possible.
Yep. It is a door, and it's already open because somebody else already ran out of it. There you go.
Perfect. Are you gonna swap that now or after I move?
No, it should be swapped now.
The token?
Oh, your token. My bad. I thought you meant the door. Yeah. Let's see who you are. Here we go. Okay. You are the tallest old lady.
That's fine.
All right.
Yep. All right. So I guess just come on, go there. That's 15, and then okay. So we're trying to get there. All right. Well, we'll suffer through the. Come on. All right. That's 25, and then that should be everything.
Okay. All right. Play passes to Jetri. Oh, and there's no penalty for moving through allies, by the way. There's no speed penalty. You might be muted though, Conti. Okay. All right. Let's see what your disguise is. There we go. All right. Okay. Play passes to Clutch.
So we're all going up the back, okay. So it won't go out the front yelling. Yeah, Chimpkin is, I guess, in my backpack right now. I just don't want to drag it everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I have mounts up, or whatever, so I'll just have him follow you.
Alright, and the third one. Perception check. Can I see anyone around? Like, can anyone, like...
So you want to use third backman for a seek action?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah. Go ahead and give me a seek action off the action panel. Oh, that's a good seek action. Alright, you look around and you look past this very tall old lady, and down the street you do see some shield marshals. They are on clockwork horses and mega raptors, and they are coming down the street towards the back of the bank. With your very good check, you also see that with them riding on her own mega raptor is Angelique Lovelace. you probably don't want to be here when they get here.
Yep.
All right. So with your 26 critical perception, you definitely want everyone to make it to where the arrow is pointing on the map before the end of round 10, or you will be caught out.
What round are we on?
7.
Okay.
All right. Grom, you're up.
Yes. I see the two of them there. I'm hoping everybody else is coming, so I'm just gonna. Okay.
Skedaddle.
Skedaddle out of here. A question I had. I had made a deal with Gomak and the Nail Gobblers for us to go through there. Do I need to? I haven't put on my hat of disguise yet because I figured I would have to. They'd have to see me. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, that definitely makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not putting on my hat of disguise yet. I'm just
works for me.
Booking off the map here.
All right. Before you get spotted, kind of deal. All right. Okay.
They can actually move there. I'm running into things.
You have achieved victory for this encounter.
All right.
All right, mysterious stranger Jericho Darling, you're up. Is it not letting you move the rest of the way down that alleyway?
Yeah, it says there's a wall there.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Maybe
Everybody just walk calm, walk calm.
Maybe there's a button I'm supposed to hit. Oh, yeah. If the characters insist on fighting, I don't think they're going to, Adventure. But thank you for letting me know. All right. So I'll just move these out of the way. Oops. This is the wall that's blocking you down here. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's like a gate, I guess. There's a fence. Oh, it's a fence you have to climb. My bad.
Okay. Well, I
wish it was labeled a little bit better. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Okay. It's just a Pac-Man to climb over it.
Okay, I'm probably stuck right here then.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's why it was stopping you. Okay. All right. Sorry, Adventure. You've thought of everything. Okay.
Oh dear.
All right. So Jericho, keep going.
Oh, I shoot my arquebus at the ground again explosively, but.
Oh, okay. So you could launch yourself over the fence. All right.
I think I'm outie.
Okay. Do you have to make any sort of check?
Oh,
when you...
I do. Yes, because I might explode. So let me go do that.
Subtlety is not your strong point.
No, it's not. Oh, okay. That's okay. I'm good. I can no longer use unstable actions, but I don't explode, so that's a good thing.
Oh, okay. And then you just kind of rocket jump over the fence. All right, beautiful. All right, top of round 8. Got to get off map by the end of round 10. Henry Ironside, you're up.
All right, old lady Ironsides is just gonna fast walker this.
Sometimes called Mima Ironside. All right.
What are you doing, lady? Come on. Just stride a whole bunch, and then go stand by a gate so you can. Oh no, we're jammed up. Climbs over with a Pac-Man.
Right. Beautiful. All right. Play passes to Jet Ree. Big action economy. You guys will make it, right? There's no way to not make it. I'm mathing it out in my head. All right, so we could just move on to the next thing. So
yeah, I don't think there's a way for us to finish.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Well done. All right. Let's see. All right. Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
Whew.
Yeah. Hell, there's some people in the bank. One of them's popping people's skulls with a hammer. No one will know who that is.
So questions that have been brought up about the hats of disguise. What happens to equipment that's on you when you activate the illusion? It is incorporated into the illusion. What happens to new stuff you pick up afterwards? It sort of just is, your illusion's kind of carrying the new stuff that you pick up. If you drop something and then pick it back up, it is kind of revealed for what it is, essentially. But if you have your weapons sheathed or whatever, they're not in hand. When you do the illusion, they are covered up by the illusion. So it's actually pretty good for concealing your weapons and stuff. But when you draw them out, they almost sort of appear from your body, like hologram style, into your hands. So it's some nuance to how you could use that illusion effectively.
So if what if he's already holding his hammer? Does it look like a walker now?
Yeah, I guess so. When you activate, yeah. So you just have like a big ass cane, or something. Yeah. All right. So as you guys flee down this alleyway, let me see if I've got any more delicious flavor text for you guys. Yes. You smell it before you see it. The Wailing Scrapyard. Piles of discarded scrap, metal, wood, and other garbage mark the edge of a pathway leading north into this long abandoned scrapyard. Several bits of debris have recently collapsed into the entrance. Just west, a veritable tower of piled refuse wobbles precariously. The path ahead looks like it opens up to the north and east. You can hear shouts and whistles coming from behind you, and the metallic clank of clockwork hoof beats. So they are pursuing you. All right.
We don't look like we did at the bank.
Okay.
So, how difficult would it be to just kind of blend in with the already partying crowd?
Oh, did you not want to go through the scrapyard? You just want to try to blend into the crowds of the city?
Can we do both, or if we're going to the scrapyard, can we blend into the crowds while we're going there, or is it kind of just the road to the scrapyard is empty kind of deal?
Well, I mean, if you look at the map you're currently on, one of you is leaving a pretty obvious trail of blood. A couple of you, yeah. I mean, so they are kind of police officers. They're pursuing you. You have some time, but the idea is that they are in pursuit.
Okay.
But the option is there. You do not have to go this way if you want to try to maneuver through the city itself to get back. The concern there from Phoebe is you being followed back to the Barrel and Bullet Saloon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Jet. Yeah. Jet is not bleeding, and he has the money.
Okay.
So he should at least try to. I don't know. I guess my suggestion would be try to blend in as we go along, like you don't know us kind of dudes.
And then go through the sea of tetanus.
So, Jet, do you want, with all the money, to break off from the rest of the party and try and blend/stealth your way safely away from the scene of the crime, let the others be pursued, and just kind of vibe and watch, or do you want to stick with the party as they try to escape through the scrapyard? Okay. All right. Let me see. I'll drop you guys off in this new map. So this place is very big, but the map they provided me is not as big as I would like. So I have subdivided the map into sections. So as you explore, more and more of the map will be revealed to you. to kind of give you the sense that it's much bigger than it actually is. But that's kind of the situation on this map. All right, I'll take you over there now. All right, sure. You see this this crane? That's pretty cool. And then these piles of trash look so tetanus laden, so rusty, so sharp and dangerous, and so tall that I am to discourage you from trying to climb them. But being a TTRPG, you can certainly attempt to climb them, but you imagine that failing would be painful, and critically failing to climb them could be very bad. All right, so that's my disclaimer for that. You are coming from the bottom of the map, and you need to go north. As you guys arrive, a certain contact is there, and it is Gomek the goblin.
It wiped out all our hats.
Oh, it wiped all your hats? Okay, you should be able to click on your shifting token and access
There we go.
your disguises.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Oh well, it's fine. Man, it's being a real butthole about this. Let me see. What if I drag out freshies for you? Hold on. Nah, it's FF7 junkyard. Here we go. All right, let's see what's in your thing here. It seems like you would have even less options this time. That's wild.
I can switch to mine.
So weird which ones it decides to keep and which ones it doesn't. I wonder if it's a caching thing. Maybe. Oh well. So for now we'll stick with the whole, everyone but Grom has their disguise on. All right. So Gomek. Here it is. All right. Gomek hails you from the pile of trash up ahead. And he says,
There you are. Been waiting for you. Come on, come quick.
Do you know these folks, Grom?
Yeah. Go
Wait,
back and made a deal.
what's
He's letting us
that?
through.
you see his ears begin to twitch, and he says,
You were followed?
Are we?
and he stares towards the south, and he says,
Oh no, they're coming. Quick. We can block the entrance.
and he motions to the Tower of Trash, and he says,
Quick, help me bring it down. Help me bring it down.
okay, yeah, that sounds cool. All right, let's see.
Henry or myself, probably the strongest.
Okay.
Probably Henry. Fair enough.
All right. You should be able to drag it from your character sheet onto their miniature, and it should disappear from your
There it
character sheet
is.
and go onto the. Yep.
Thank you.
It says here to collapse the Tower of Trash and block the pursuit. Each character should attempt a check. 2 successes will bring down the tower. A critical success will count as 2 successes. So one person could just knock it out right away. But a failure, debris will fall and bonka you on the head. On a critical fail, you will also get tetanus.
Can I get tetanus as a bone person?
If anyone has snare crafting, you have to tell me because you unlock a special feature. Does anyone have snare crafting? Okay. All right, sounds good. Then yeah, let's do it. If none of you, if we run through all 5 of you, and you do not have 2 successes, shield marshals apparently catch up with you. So, let's see them. There are some recommended ones. Crafting, engineering, lore, and survival are the recommended. I like where your head's at with that grappling hook, though. So that would be pretty cool. I would say you could do a athletics with that, or I would give a +2 circumstance to somebody attempting one of the 3 primaries if they used your grappling hook. Oh, okay.
Appreciated.
Can I try a crafting check to figure out
Yeah.
the best way to do it?
All right, so give me that crafting. It's a DC of 15.
DC of 15. And you mentioned giving a +2 with a grappling hook, or is that just for?
Yeah, whoever has the grappling hook can do so with a. So Jericho has it. All right, but you gotta act quick because this is essentially like this last round before they would be upon you. All right, 21 is a success. We got 1 success. Who's up next?
May I?
Yeah, go
Since
for
I got the +2, I'll also do a crafting check.
All right. And there's not diminishing returns on this challenge, so.
Okay.
All right, so you point out, Grom, the exact right spots to affix the grappling hook that will bring the whole tower down beautifully. Jericho, can you do it?
I'm trying. There we go. I'll use a hero point on that.
Okay.
Ugh.
A 15 is just enough. So
Thank you for the grappling hook.
you pull, you affix the grappling hook, you give it a hard tug, and the tower starts to collapse. Off in the distance, you see riding on her Mega Raptor is Angelique Lovelace. Seeing that this tower is about to fall, she, with a disgusted look on her face, takes 1 shot with her rifle.
Wait, who?
Go, Mac. Get out of the way.
All right, here we go. This is with the Hex Blaster. Has a range increment of 150 feet. So this will be at a -4 from the great distance she is at.
Who is she targeting?
So a 35. And it is going to be Gomek will be a 6. Ooh, alright, so it hits the Tower of Trash, which collapses just in time to block the shot. Critically hitting the tower and doing a modest amount of damage. 46. Alright. So I clicked like the trash button. Did like anything happen on the map?
Yeah, there's some debris in the way.
Is there really?
I
Oh.
didn't see
I
anything.
don't think this stuff was down here before.
That was down there.
Oh, the glass and stuff? Ah, okay. You can click on the macro above when the thing's topple. This will hide the tile showing the tower collapsed and play a sound. It didn't do any of those things. Aw.
Try it again.
Aw.
Yeah, the
Oh, well.
Abomination Vault one.
Yeah.
Never mind, I can see it. It's perfection.
The AV one has some issues like that too, where
Well, it's hard to keep shit up to date with Foundry. You know, like I don't blame him. Don't worry, I have a old standby. My friend, the rubble tile. Rubble. There we go. All right.
I am immersed.
Whew. Thank God it was there, coming through to help us. All right. So yeah, the incredible shot that would have probably killed somebody hits the tower, the collapsing tower, and Gomek says,
I fucking shit myself. Alright, that's good. That's real good. Okay. Wow. Alright, so you guys are here. I cleaned up all the cow traps because I knew you were coming, Graham.
Because all that glass was actually caltrops if the goblins didn't know you were coming. So good job, Grom.
Thank you.
Because caltrops really suck at low level, especially if you're being pursued. So let's see. Gomek says,
Before you go any further, I'm gonna need you to do something for me.
I know we made that deal, but do we have time right now?
Yeah, you got all the time in the world. Ain't nobody gonna get through here.
on the other side of the debris, you hear Lovelace say, listen, you little shits. You're gonna climb that tower of tetanus, and you're gonna get me them fucking bank robbers. I have a hunch there's a little bit more going on there than I think there is, and I need to make sure of it. And you hear people say, yes, ma'am, but I don't want to get no tetanus. I don't believe in vaccinations. And she says, then you're a fucking idiot. So, Gomek shakes his head.
They're not getting over that. Don't worry. We did the same thing to the gnolls.
What do you need from us?
Well, it's better if you talk to the boss.
Where did he just go? He just went into a wall.
Oh, my bad. I'm around the corner. Hold on.
Wow, he just squirreled away somewhere. That was incredible.
This way.
Yeah, for us, it stops. It's all black over there. Crap.
It's still darkness.
Is it still dark?
All I see is darkness before me.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Here we go.
So,
That
yeah.
looks disgusting.
Yeah, there's a big oil spill here. Alright, so as you approach area B2, you get even more flavor text. This flavor text says, a ring of old crates surrounds a makeshift campfire in this discreet corner of the junkyard. A complicated contraption of gears and rods over the campfire forms a spit that can be rotated using 2 foot pedals attached to a gear. The smell of smoked meat manages to cut through the ambient stench of garbage emanating from the scrapyard's walls. Around the campfire are various patchwork tents and a large pavilion to the south. There's also, like, even more than you can see on the map, because this is an entire goblin community, but, you know, like, theater of the mind, that shit too. Piles of scrap around the camp conveniently stacked to make climbing to the top easier. A path on the northern edge of the camp leads east, whence you came. Alright, you see as you approach, stepping out of his tent in all of his glory, is the leader of the Nail Gobbler goblins, Lord Glass. You may attempt a society to see if you have heard of Lord Glass, or an applicable lore skill, which I guess would be goblins or crime. Alright. Jericho, you know this guy. He's one of the toughest, most rootin' and most tootin' desperados in the region. It's said that he almost killed the Duchess once with his farts. Yeah.
I whisper that to the party, that he's the most rootinest, tootinest goblin around these parts, who almost killed the Duchess with his farts.
Oh. Would Underworld be?
Underworld lore, yes. Okay, so you know the truth of the matter. Clutch. Oh wait, Clutch, you're on survival? What are you on survival for?
Oh, shoot.
Just for fun?
Isn't it meant to be survival?
Oh, okay. Oh gosh, these are some really good societies.
Society.
Okay. And the underworld knowledge, got it. Okay, I'll use the same role for your society. So Grom and Clutch and Jet Ree, you know that Lord Glass is a small-time crime boss who's never done anything cool except take over for the Nail Gobblers when the previous boss blew himself up in a spectacular way while testing his flying jetpack. These goblins, they love living here. They love scavenging trash. They honestly have spent the last 10 years building a community here in this abandoned scrapyard, and they're very happy and proud of their tribe and their culture. Lord Glass is he's an all right guy. He tries his best to do honest business, but he will do crime from time to time. Also, two of you did so well that I will answer any 2 questions you have about Lord Glass. And
Have I done smuggling work for him?
they could be mechanical questions if you want. That is up to you. You could tell me the answer to that one. Have you done smuggling work for Lord Glass?
Probably.
Okay, fair enough. So do either of you have?
Yeah.
questions?
Is he known to honor his deals?
Yes.
Okay. And you said 2, right?
Yeah.
Do I have a rapport with him in my dealings when I had to be like an undercover agent?
Again, I'll give you the same option I gave Stone. You tell me if you knew this guy from before or not.
I think I would have known his predecessor before.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Did you have 2 questions for him, Grom?
I was gonna wait and see what they wanted us to do as a favor. Is that possible?
Okay, yeah. So when you guys do these recall knowledge checks, sometimes I'll just say you could ask any 2 things about them, and you could ask me like, what are their weaknesses? What level are they? Do they have any reactions? Things like that, and I will answer those questions. That's kind of how I'm handling recall knowledge. So
Nice.
yeah, so you could just kind of ask the thing that you need to know with your check. And if you critically succeed, you get to ask 2 things. If you succeed, you get to ask 1 thing. And if you get a critical failure, you get to ask 1 thing, and then I tell you the wrong thing. So.
Oh, well, can I ask something then, since I critically failed?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I told you the story about him almost killing the Destiny Sparks. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I believe it, so
Yeah.
I think it's
Can I ask him a question directly?
Oh yeah, now we could actually roleplay it out and shit. Yeah, for sure.
Can I take a
Let me see. Did Lord Glass have a pre-recorded voice? He did not. Okay. So Lord Glass is gonna say,
There you are. I was told by Gomek of your impending arrival. Welcome to our kingdom.
It's lovely. You worked very hard, and you should be proud of it.
Yes, they should. Yes.
Comeback says you have a favor to ask of us.
Oh, yes. For safe passage through my kingdom. We did, after all, remove the caltrops and give you a means to escape your pursuers. All I ask in return is that you murder the leader of the gnolls who have been giving us a hard time.
What are the name of the gnolls? His name?
You would like to know the name of the leader of the gnolls? Of course. She's a real bitch, real mean mutant, covered in spines and pustules. Oh, it's terrible. Her name is Bristlebane. She is the leader of the Sludge Spine gang.
You may attempt a society check or a crime/underworld check to see if you've heard of the Sludge Spines.
It's not doing private for those.
Oh, yeah, you might have to... Yeah, I thought I had a mod that was making them private, but yeah, you'll have to just do it. So I'll delete that one. You can try again. Let's see. Jet Ree, you have no idea who the Sludge Spines are. Jericho, no idea. Grom, you know that the Sludge Spines are a gang of gnolls. They've been operating out of the Alkenstar for about 3 years. They also live here in the Whaling Scrapyard. And they They delight in kidnapping people, not for ransom, but for cannibalistic ritual murder.
Sound like the bad guys.
Oh, somebody was asking for some bonus too.
Yeah. So let's see. That's kind of the general business of it, of their organization. So yeah. You know that they also spend a lot of time in the mana wastes. They know a lot of the secret ways of the city, like in and out. And their time in the mana waste, they are all proud mutants. So they all have all sorts of horrible deformations and mutations. So,
how many of them are there?
And then, yeah, so you guys could now each ask Grom and Clutch. You may each ask one question about them or their leader. How many are there? Was that your question?
Sure. That sounds good.
Their numbers are many, over a dozen, but they're always out and about on the hunt. So they don't all travel together. But they do. They never travel just by a single member.
Do they have a weakness?
That's a good question. So let's see. They have no specific weaknesses. All right. So he continues, and he says,
They make for very dangerous neighbors, but they've gotten more aggressive and more bold as time has passed, and we can't be mixed up in that kind of nonsense. I sent someone to tell them they needed to stop it, and that person never came back. So we concocted a plan to separate us from them. We used that big crane over there, and we were going to lure them out, and we were going to drop a boat on them. An airship. But it didn't work. We dropped it, but it got snagged on some trash, and it was just a very slow sort of slide down the trash. They all just ran away. But it did block them off from us. And also the sewer access. So
the
You mean our means of getting
Yeah,
there?
our means of leaving.
what? It's just like a video game. That's crazy. Yeah. He says, but if you could find our missing. God, hold on. I gotta get it together. If you could find our missing crane operator, she could help you operate the crane to move the airship out of the way.
Question: Your missing crane operator, was she perhaps kidnapped by the Knolls?
Oh, I hope not. Monsey is the greatest among us and a real cutie to boot.
Okay, so where was
she's a
seen?
clockwork wizard.
Where was she last seen?
Oh, over yonder you will see a lake of deadly chemicals.
Mm-hmm.
On the other side, you will see a storage container.
Mm-hmm.
She was last seen on the other side of the storage container.
Okay, so
How do we get
how do we
storage
get to
container?
this storage?
Well, I don't know. You might be able to try and use the crane yourselves, I guess, to move the thing.
Oh, you vague. I mean, if we can just use the crane, why don't we just use the...
Well, that's pretty mean. Don't you want to help us save our friend?
I do. I'm just saying, like, why would you tell us to use the crane to get... You're inviting people to betray you. Use your words carefully.
You plan to betray us?
The goblins all begin to reach for their weapons, their bombs.
I'm saying, right, you need to be more careful with your words.
Oh, I gotcha. I was just a little overwhelmed, you know? It just feels like one bad thing after another right now.
Anyone know how to treat wounds?
Yeah.
Everybody looks
like,
around.
do you have anyone that can treat wounds, or do we have someone who could treat
Yeah,
wounds?
your grandma's looking real rough.
I am trained in medicine.
Could we join you in your camp for a bit?
Oh, of course. Take a seat.
I already
We
did.
got some dog. We got some dog cooking.
I will give somebody my last thing.
Hey, how long has it been since you had a nice junkyard dog for dinner, huh?
Her mouth is
forever.
watering.
He seems to be addressing Grom specifically, because dog is a fine delicacy among goblin culture.
Have not had one in quite some time.
Well, you're in for a treat. We seasoned this one with nitro.
He waggles his bushy eyebrows at you.
Yum.
Yeah. You know that he is not just oh, sorry. He and his buddies begin the goblin song. Because this man is not just a goblin, he is a war chanter. So they begin their goblin song, which is like pirate rap, essentially. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's see. It is very distracting as he begins to play it. I'm not going to actually roll it mechanically, but it is a thing that they can do. And it's part of the lore for goblins. So basically, like, they just sing about whatever is happening or they're doing. And like children that were kidnapped by Peter Pan, they like to make the song increasingly more inappropriate. If you guys would like to join in with them, it could be a way to secure a stronger bond with them. To do so, you just need to roll a performance check. Or a goblin lore.
Oh, I
For
wrote
ne-
that privately.
For now, you guys have as much time as you need to rest up.
Should the performance check be blind or public?
No, everyone will know if
I
you did a
didn't
good
know.
job or not. Yeah.
Can you reveal mine?
Oh, yeah. Yours is horrible.
Yeah, I knew that.
yeah. They actually love how bad it is. Yeah. Yours is passable, Grom. Oof. You make them feel good because you tried and failed, which is honestly the best result you could have had. Because now they know how lame you guys are and how cool they are, but they saw that you tried to be cool like them and you failed. So honestly, it's the best result you could have had.
Do they happen? I want to see if any of them have a healer kit they may be willing to trade for.
Ah, okay. All right. Yeah, we got some salvage band-aids.
This
I got this fine bowler hat I can trade.
Oh, all right. This guy says,
Yeah, I like that hat. I washed all the blood out of these band-aids. And then I dried them by the fire.
the band-aids, they look dry, but very stained.
Yeah.
This would count as a goblin salvage item, so you could use it, but every time you use it, there's a chance that it breaks.
Okay, I will do
Alright.
so.
All right.
Because I have medicines, but I don't have healer kit. So
Okay. Let me see. Healer kit. Healer's tools? That's what they're called. All right. And man, all these shifting tokens, I can't remember who people are. Here we go, clutch. So we just got to go in there and add the tagline, Goblin Salvage, to your healer's kit. Then every time you use it, you'll have to roll a flat check to see if it just fucking falls apart on you. All right. And he proudly wears his bowler hat, and it's nice. And the dog, if you partake of it, is quite delicious. It's been slow cooked for a long time. They have nitrous, so you know that's definitely softening up the meat. So
Do they let me have the bone?
yeah, sure. They're fascinated by the fact that this normal human woman, like porn star, like just swallows the whole bone.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
one gulp.
Yeah. One of them kind of like adjusts his collar and like awkwardly shifts on his crate and looks away from you.
I wink at him.
Oh my gosh! All right. Yeah, he passes out.
There he goes.
Okay.
So, what's the healer's tool roll? Roll a d20.
Yeah. So it's goblin salvage. So I believe I'll look it up. Hold on. Savage salvage.
When we get done eating and hanging out here,
Yeah.
Jericho and I can maybe go over and examine this crane, see if we can figure out how it works.
Yeah, it's gonna be a flat. It's gonna be a flat 3. So every time you use it, you roll a d20, and then if you get a 3 or less, it just stops working. All right. So as you head over there, flavor text
Jumps out and attacks you.
Yeah. All right. So first of all, there's this lake of stuff. A reddish-brown circular pool of water stands in the center of a large open area with stacks of metal and wood to the north and south. To the east, a large steel box, already pitted with rust, blocks the way past the pond. At the bottom of the pond, you can barely see a large pile of cloth sitting mostly motionless. Some unseen current causes bits of fabric to dance in the water like the tendrils of a jellyfish. As you approach the crane, a large winch-driven crane towers over the piles of discarded machinery. The crane's base is totally entrenched in debris, and rust pits its arm. In the crane's cockpit, you can see the control panel faceplate has been removed, exposing the gears and mechanisms behind the foot pedals and long rusty levers. A wall of debris looms to the south, extending east and west, and on the other side of it, you can hear the frustrated shouts of Lovelace and the shield marshals, who after, we'll say, an hour or more, have not been able to find a way past the trash.
Man, this trash is really something.
Yeah. All right. So, as you approach the crane, let's see.
Want me to throw you up there, Chrome?
I would think there'd be some way getting up there. The goblins are using it.
Use my grappling hook.
I forgot this grappling hook.
Oh no, this is a terrible medicine check. So it is going to be an athletics to climb up. I would say the grappling hook could give the two of you a +2 circumstance. Keeping in mind there are inherent dangers to climbing trash.
I have spent most of my life in the laboratory.
Okay.
Did you get your tetanus shot?
What's
So funny thing, vaccines actually do exist in Pathfinder 2e, and you could get them for the different diseases of the game, and then you actually have better chance of not getting that disease. Which, as an American, I find laughable because whatever. But
did you get your tetanus shot there? No?
But I would say that I'm going to assume that everyone's shots are out of date, so you will have to get new shots in this campaign if you want to benefit from them.
Well, my shots are all up to date. My blood is strong with vaccines.
All right, so who's climbing up?
I'll throw up a grappling hook and I'll.
All right.
Grom, do you want to go first, actually, or do you want me to try to pull you up once I get up? No.
You pull me up, yeah.
Oh my god, I thought actually I can get up then.
Pull me up, bone mommy.
A +2. Tragic. I'll use a hero point for that. Why not?
Oh yeah, I mean we're at time, so it's
Let's
definitely the
level
time to
clock,
burn
so
them. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh no. Okay.
I'll accept this. I crit twice in that combat, so this is okay.
Okay, so it's not a critical failure because it didn't fail by 10 or more, so
Did you add
that's
your
good.
+2?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Alright, so the DC is 15 to climb the trash, so you didn't do it. So you would take 1d4 slashing damage. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh my god, hold on. The walls are extremely dangerous and steep. DC 20 athletics check to climb.
Oh
So
shit.
that would be a critical
fuck.
failure. So you take another D4, and I don't know if skeletons can get tetanus, but you get tetanus.
Do I have a save against tetanus?
Let me see. You are exposed to tetanus. Okay, hold on. I have notes on tetanus. Hold on.
I do have bonuses to poison multis. So.
All right, excellent. Man, how exciting! My first time getting tetanus in tabletop. All right. It is gonna be it's gonna be a DC 14 Fortitude save.
Alrighty. So I will add my basic undead benefits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right. So now you have tetanus. Congratulations.
You need to turn off karmic dice, Jericho.
Yeah. So anybody could roll a medicine check to see if they know about tetanus, or a relevant lore skill. And just make sure these are hidden rolls, so I could give you bad information if you fail. Like, you're gonna be fine.
I'm untrained in medicine. So.
Oh, okay.
Where is medicine?
You burned all that luck at the bank. I got you.
Hey, we needed it. We needed it.
Yeah, no, it was fucking awesome.
They
Where
will
is-
fucking roll like crazy, those bad guys.
Medicine.
Okay, so you guys know that tetanus is also called lockjaw, and it generally takes a while to set in. Eventually you will die from it.
Well, okay.
Yeah. That's
So,
yeah.
I'm immune to death effects. This is.
I guess for you, there would just be a lot. You'd be rattling your bones so much you would just fall apart. Because it does lead to paralysis with spasms,
Okay.
and then death. So we'll just keep track of that. That's fun.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So do you?
I'm gonna go back here. And
You
ask
also
Glass.
pull a bunch of trash down on yourself, and okay. I'm gonna have to pause it real quick.
I've caused chaos.
So as you pull down the trash, you also disturb a swarm
Oh my gosh.
of cockroaches,
Oh,
and that is where we will end with the cockroaches descending upon you.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize. You want me to put Grom back where he was?
No, it's fine. You ran back, and yeah, it's cool.
I was gonna ask Glass how they got up there because I don't see the goblins making.
Oh,
athletic
these
checks with
these Pathfinder kids have you covered. As their cultural benefit of living here, they get an auto success when they try to climb trash.
Nice.
So a failure is a success. A success is a critical success.
Alright,
Pretty
carry
neat.
me up, goblins, because you automatically succeed. That's what I hear.
Just
All
a quick
right.
question. Did I take
Yeah.
that 3 and 2 damage, by the way?
Yes, you would have also taken
I'll make
5
sure to do
damage before the fight started.
Oh, the tetanus.
All right. And it looks like some people didn't heal up all the way before they came to investigate this crane, so this is gonna be extra spicy.
I took the medical stuff. I couldn't heal
Yeah.
anyone. Like I didn't roll. Medicine.
Right, and then the time. So how much time did you guys? How many checks did you make? So I know what to advance the
2.
time. All right, so about 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Okay. Boop.
One for me and one for Henry.
Appreciated.
Alright.
Regardless.
All right, and then I'll also add another. I'll say it took about 10 minutes to, kind of run over here, get situated.
You also want to
talk
grab
to the
that.
goblins, that kind of thing. All right.
Sorry.
You want to
my
grab that
that's
apply
my
treat
bad.
wounds immunity, and drag that onto your character. If you didn't.
Ooh, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I already did that, yeah.
Oh, beautiful. All right.
Are we supposed to roll for the kits when they're used? Was that a thing?
Every time you use the kit, you'd be rolling a d20. If you got a 3 or less, it would fall apart. So.
I had this. I disconnected for a second.
Hmm?
Were they unable to heal themselves? I missed it.
Well, they didn't have enough time. In Pathfinder, it takes... Oh, no. So after your second time using your healer kit, it collapses, and the guy with the bowler hat says,
No refunds.
all right.
Oh.
Listen, I think this session went really well. I think it highlighted a lot of the really good things about Pathfinder while also running us through a lot of the tutorial stuff for the system. So I think you guys did amazing at the bank. There's some very cool moments. We got to see somebody get dropped to 0. We got to see a boss essentially one-shotted, because I think that crit actually would have taken her either to 0 or like 1 or 2 hit points. So yeah, that was really, really neat. Like a lot of cool moments, a lot of cool things. Are you guys feeling a bit more comfortable after 3 sessions with the 3 action economy?
I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Like this is the first time we really used it today.
Yeah, true. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I think it's neat because it's very flexible. But it's also like a hard thing to switch gears from the 5e pacing to the Pathfinder 2 pacing. Like you could do so many more things in any combo you want, but at the same time you only get to do 3 things. And so like it's very much sometimes about planning a few turns ahead. Like we have fights on Tuesday nights where a whole round is just spent switching out for the more appropriate wand that you're gonna need, and that's your turn. And then, it keeps going, and if everybody is kind of living that life, that 3 action economy, that 3 action life, it goes pretty quick, and then your turn comes back around, and now you have the wand that you need, and you use the spell that you that's perfect for the situation, and so on and so forth. So, but as you could see with Grom's Familiar's ability and a lot of Jet Ree's abilities, anything that can combo actions or give you more for less is going to be huge. So that action economy is so valuable here, in that, getting the most action out of your 3 actions, essentially.
All
right.
The way movement works is the biggest thing right now.
Yeah, so
Keep in mind.
I don't know if you guys remember 3rd edition. They introduced spring attack, so you could take fucking 5 feats or something to gain the ability to move, act, and keep moving. And it was so strong that almost anybody that was going to be attacking with weapons, or basically everybody wanted it. Everybody wanted to be able to use spring attack. So for 5e, they were like, we'll just give everybody spring attack. And it's amazing, right? To be able to move, keep, do something, keep moving. It's fantastic. So that is a hard thing to lose when you come over here. But at the same time, without needing to have cunning action, you could move 3 times in a turn, like without being a rogue with cunning action. So on those turns where you do need to really hustle, you are able to hustle, kind of thing. So
first thing it took, sudden charge.
Yeah,
I haven't needed it because it hasn't worked out the math-wise, but it will be useful when it comes up.
Oh yeah. So always be on the lookout for abilities that you can get. You can do more than one thing. Like the bad guys in the bank had some cool ones, right? Where the dog got to like strike and then step, or step and then strike. She got to do a feint and a gunshot. Like anytime you can pick up moves like that, it's always worth considering because it'll give you a lot more to do with your turn. So
I thought her
Alright.
feint was really cool.
Yeah, very thematic, right? Like you're
Yeah,
fighting
it's
the manager of a
funny.
bank, so she has like a money ability. I thought that was really
Yeah.
cool. So quick announcements. Tomorrow, we got Outlaws out. No, tomorrow we've got Abomination Vaults with DM Ash, and then Dom is doing Cyberpunk Red. Wednesday, we're going to be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3. I'm pretty sure we just hit Act 3. Pretty sure. I can see the city of Baldur's Gate off in the distance, so I think it's Act 3. If not, we're at the cusp of Act 3. Thursday, we got Curse of Strahd Nightfall. Talk about a Cinderella story. They've turned their whole life around. They're just really doing good. I'm very proud of them. Friday, we're going to do a vodcast talking about upcoming changes to the 5e World Patch document, integrating a lot of design choices from Larian and Baldur's Gate 3 into our 5e games, including weapon abilities, shoving as bonus actions, and other things like that.
What about the
Saturday-
inspiration? Are you gonna do the inspiration thing?
So I've addressed this the question a couple times since Baldur's Gate 3 came out. I used to give out inspiration, like a lot. And then we started having people get channel points, and we started streaming games, and people actually started watching the games, and they actually had channel points to spend. And then we have players who stream, and they have channel points. And then fanspirations became a thing, and it became like less and less necessary for me to give inspirations. Also, a lot of the games I run use camping rules, which is a way that players can generate their own inspiration in game, doing things. So there's not a lot of reason for me to award it. I like how they award inspiration in Baldur's Gate 3, but it's not something that.
Oh no, I was
really-
referring how
yeah.
they're used because I like the way they're used.
Oh, like after the fact, like hero
Yeah.
points.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, because it's so easy to get advantage on a roll. So like having rerolls would be way cooler. So that's definitely. So if you have ideas for that, definitely post them or join us on Friday to discuss them, because we're going to be discussing like what would be good ones to put into the next World Patch update. So.
The prone one would really hurt. Oh my god, I would not.
Yeah, I get
Yikes.
pretty salty butthurt when my turn comes back around and I don't get to do anything because I'm fucking prone. Like, this ain't Divinity Original Sin 1, okay? You didn't mean to make prone the strongest fucking status effect in the game. Get the fuck out of here. Also, what they did to my greater invisibility.
It hurts.
It does hurt. It does hurt. But we have some pretty cool ideas for using spells as reactions that aren't normally usable as reactions, which we're going to talk about that too. So very exciting stuff. Saturday morning, Outlaws of Alkenstar, high noon. They took a different approach to robbing the bank, so we will see how that pans out for them. Saturday night, I got Curse of Strahd Classic. Sunday morning, we got Curse of Strahd Daybreak. Talk about a reverse Cinderella story. They were doing really good, and they're trying their best. It's real rough. It's real rough. And then Sunday night we got Mythic Odyssey. I think there's going to be a real tense roleplay scene coming up. And then Monday we'll be back here. So, does anybody have any announcements before we adjourn?
We have, for those who are interested in book club, we rolled a new book today. So if you'd like to come join us this month, we are reading The Time Traveler's Wife, which is a suggestion by Crash Gem we put on our wheel, and that's what we're reading this month.
Well, it's such a good book. Such a good book. Really handles. It's a good time travel book. All right.
Come read books with us. We're cool.
Since I already read that one, I might actually just join the book club this time, because I don't have to read the book. It's pretty good.
All right, guys.
For those of you who are fans of Honor Among Thieves, it's now on Amazon Prime.
Oh, nice. It's definitely deserves a second watch, a third watch. You know, whatevs. That's good. All right. I hope everybody has a great week, and we will continue this next Monday.
See you then.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.